live platform. But I believe that that opportunity was lost, and it wasn't my fault or TikTok's fault at all. It was what is this? Stop it. It was I can't see myself. I'm so frustrated sometimes. It wasn't my fault or TikTok's fault. It was the just kind of a situation, the way it worked, and just the way it happened. Like we did the talk show. It was supposed to be on the TikTok US Live platform. That didn't happen yet. But the thing about the TikTok US Live platform is when you're streaming live on TikTok, your guest has to have 1,000 followers and live capabilities. Not everybody does. There's a lot of people that have a story to tell that don't have 1,000 followers, don't want 1,000 followers, don't want to go live. Hey, hey, hey. Red glitter. Oh, I don't know if I have a red glitter. Shoot, somebody said add a red glitter. Hey, hey. Red glitter on the inner corner. Maybe. Maybe. I don't really know what I'm doing. Y'all think I know what I'm doing. I don't. I just saw some sunset blush and it was pretty and I got pink nails, so I'm going to make it work. Comment on this post, pups and stuff. Yeah, y'all share and stuff. So yeah, it didn't get on there. You need 1,000 followers. I love y'all to do a live on here. But guess what? On StreamYard, where I'm streaming, hey Renata, where I'm streaming YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Twitch from, guess what? I can send a link and bring in any guest I want, right? You just go to the link and go in. It didn't occur to me until the other day that this has capability. So it might move over here. The Fridays may move to YouTube because I can bring in a lot of people that don't have to. My biggest problem has been, do people have 1,000 followers? Some of the people aren't even on TikTok, but they have amazing stories. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Auntie K. Oh, I didn't check the settings, Auntie K. I forgot. You said you didn't have the mute, and I forgot to check that, and I forgot to check Cat the other day. I just took time. Dark orange, red glitter on the inner corner. Let me see if I have it. I was thinking of doing like a yellow and then like an orange and then like a purpley red, just real simple, just a real simple blend, but maybe like that inner corner. Yeah, dark orange and crease, gold on lid, red glitter. And that's a different way. That's interesting. Because I was thinking gold. Oh, good. I was thinking gold, transition, and then an orange, and then like a purpley red, and then maybe some glitter. Y'all don't hear me? Y'all should hear me. Kelly Gal, do y'all hear me or no hear me? Hello, can y'all hear me on YouTube and Facebook? Hold on, y'all. There we go. Y'all hear me? Okay, y'all hear me. They hear me. Good, good, good. So I don't know what we're going to do with the, I don't know what we're going to do. I got to find the palette I want to use too. I've got a palette that I haven't used much. Anyway, so I'm thinking y'all really need to get over on YouTube because I think that's a really good way to do the show when somebody has a story to tell that maybe doesn't have the platform, because that's very limiting that you have, that I can't send out a link to do it. That really controls a lot of who you can bring on, what you can do, because I know tons of people who have amazing stories. Thank you, pups and stuff, that don't have a TikTok. And that was the thing that got me right from the beginning. But I was kind of, I'm kind of like in it, well, I've got to get to the TikTok US Live platform. That didn't happen because somebody that should have done something didn't do something, not TikTok or me. And I don't know if it will happen, but I do know that there's people that need to tell a story. And I love that. Hey, hey, Abriana, hey, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. There's people that want to tell their stories. And I love that. Before I started doing, the only thing I did live before now was a podcast called Burned Ambition, and I would just have people come on and tell their stories. And I did that for a couple of years, maybe a year, a couple of seasons. And it became so much work that I had to bow out of that. You know, it's a lot to do. So I'm trying to make it so I can keep this cool. Yeah, Burned Ambition was my thing. I called it Burned Ambition because I got so much more motivation and drive and ambition after I was burned. And then, of course, you know, Blonde Ambition. So it made sense to me. Blonde Ambition, Burned Ambition, it made sense. There's a whole podcast on YouTube called that. So I think we're going to do the Burn Beauty Show over there. So y'all really need to follow. I'm not saying this week yet, but I think we'll do it there where I can send a StreamYard link and people can come talk. I'm interested in the red glitter. We're going to do eyes first today too. And I never do that, but I'm going back. And this time I'm actually going to put makeup everywhere instead of half-heartedly doing eyes first. We're really going to do it. And we need to do it because I want to make it sharp. Thank you, pups and stuff. It's got to be a certain way. And so the sunset makeup, the eyeshadow used to be, maybe it was 5 or 6 years ago, it was super popular, right? But last night I was looking at something. Yesterday I was looking at the sunset blush. Y'all probably saw it that a young lady did, like with pink and orange and then a gold, yeah, probably Iconic London or something, gold on top. Or maybe it was Elf, I don't know. It was super pretty, just blending it right here. It was bright. And I tell you what, when you start using that dewy blush, it can enhance texture on your face, right? It can enhance texture for sure. I like the Ciate London Dewy Glossy Blush because it has hyaluronic acid in it. So it plumps up your skin. Hey, hey. So it plumps your skin while it's being glossy, right? So I'm thinking of doing a little bit of different version. I was thinking, man, I got to buy some blush. I've got to do this look. I'm obsessed, right? Just since yesterday, just got to do this look. Got to do it. Got to do it. But I think we're going to do a toned down version of it with watermelon papaya. This is darker than it looks. This is darker than it looks. This is a new color that Ciate London sent me. And I think if we do this and we're going to set it, we'll if we need to pop the color any, we'll do it with the powder that we're going to set with. We're going to come into this blush palette if necessary. We're going to do a legit blush combo so we can pick up some color here if we need to. And my favorite perfume is Heart. I've got so many now. Right now I'm wearing Jimmy Choo red. Chanel, Jay Jr. introduced me to Black Orchid, which I really like. And Chanel Mademoiselle is my, hey pups and stuff, is my signature that that scent that when people that know you smell it, they know you're coming. It's Chanel Mademoiselle. That's my thing. But I have a lot of different ones. I like different perfumes. I always wear perfume when I'm live streaming. It's part of my um, confidence. Just like I say, makeup. I mean, not confident. It makes you feel good to have your shoes on, have your clothes on, brush your hair. That was a really big thing that I had to get back into after I was burned because I started to stop taking pride in my appearance because I didn't think there was anything to take pride in, which is ridiculous. That's not cool. Hey, y'all over there, if y'all share, everybody share 5 times if you can, or like or comment. Let's get a whole bunch of people in the room. I'm still trying to feed the algorithm over here. Yeah, you look better when you smell better. It's trying to feed this algorithm over here because we're definitely going to do a talk show. Yep. Can you tell this palette is untouched? Do you know why this palette is untouched? Because I have a severe color allergy and I get intimidated by these colors, right? It's super pretty. Look, there's a red glitter. Sierra, there's a red glitter. I can see this going down. It might go down a little bit different than I think, but I'm going to make this really simple because I am not about like all this color, but I want to make it simple, like gold, orange, like the sunset, just a blend. No, nothing stressful about it. We'll see what happens. But y'all know how I am. I don't mind trying. This gold right here is kind of bright, but it's going to go in here. And just a little bit on the brush, blend it, and then come into the orange. And then I think if you take the red and the purple and kind of mix it on the brush, you might come to like a real sunsetty color, I think. That's what I got in my mind anyway. This palette is Bold and Vibrant by Oliva Cosmetics, Oliva, at Oliva Cosmetics. Thank you, pups and stuff. At Oliva Cosmetics, Bold and Vibrant eyeshadow palette. And this young lady sent me this as a gift, and I haven't even dipped my brush into it because me and color is just like, man, what am I doing? So we're just going to keep it simple, just not overdo it. Simple, yellow, orange, color on the lid. Sierra recommends like some red glitter. We'll see. Maybe just the red glitter all over. I don't know. Red glitter feels full glam to me, and I don't know if I'm going to do a full glam foundation today because I'm going to do foundation last. Hey, hey. Yeah, perfume makes me feel good. This I've got my new Overloose that I'm going to do real quick, and then I'm going to do um, just real fast skincare, real fast, because I don't want to spend a lot of time, but I do want to prep my face and let my serum soak in, even though I'm going to do my foundation last today. I'm going to get the serums on and let them soak in while I'm doing my eyes. So that's the plan. This is my new Overloose Mini. Y'all should be getting, if y'all bought it, thank you. If y'all bought, yeah, that palette is nice, pups and stuff. If y'all bought a new Overloose Mini on the TikTok shop and did not get the silver conductive gel, I'm told that it was sent out. Um, Last week, Mitzi got hers yesterday. So y'all let me know. I'm not very good with the messaging on TikTok, and I'm uh, actually revamping Discord a little bit so I can be more communicative there, and I'll get back to you on that. But just try to let me know in the live streams if you don't see it soon. Because Mitzi is in Texas, and she got hers yesterday. So I told them they better send it to everybody. So I'm doing this real quick microcurrent and red light, and I do it every day before my makeup. Red light microcurrent. New Overloose Mini. I don't sell them. They were gifted to me. It tightens the skin. They are in the TikTok shop. Buy them there. Oh, thank you. Please tell your friends to watch and subscribe and share. um, they have them on the TikTok shop, and I really recommend, hey, Linda, that you do that because it's so much cheaper there. It's like $49 on sale in the TikTok shop. And here it is, everywhere else it's like $199, which is totally worth. Thank you, pups and stuff. Everybody's so kind. I want to thank everybody for their support. My LTK community has been growing, which is amazing. After I did a piece last week, if y'all didn't see it, check out my Instagram. TikTok won't let me post it. Haters. And check me out on Instagram. There's a piece that was posted by LTK, and I'm super proud of it. It's done well. The only video that's outperformed it is Heather Almusa. You know Heather Almusa, Tarek Almusa's wife, and from Selling Sunset and from Playboy. She's currently outperforming, but I think I'm gonna beat her. Think I'm about to beat her. Either way, I just like things that help people understand that they are enough, because that was a really big deal for me. It's still a big deal sometimes. Man, this thing has tightened up my skin so much, especially these under eyes, y'all. Everybody's as pretty. Somebody said that wish I was as pretty as me. Y'all are all as pretty. Yeah, if you're watching, please give it a like and a share. I've got thousands over here on TikTok. There's like 1,000 people in the room, and that's not a many, but that's because the algorithm knows me over here, and I need to get it to know me over there because I want to reach as many people as I can. Everybody who's in the room asking what happened. Story time is pinned. I'm doing makeup. And we do not expect people to explain. I mean, it's just rude. I'm just not even going to go into it today. It's just don't. It's bad home training. You don't go, oh my God, what happened to your nose? I mean, I bet I could go on everybody's page and go, holy smokes, what's up with that? Fill in the blank. But who would do that? Who even has time and who has it in their heart? Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to other people. We're just doing makeup and we don't have to explain. Oh, Linda Nolan said I can't get you on TikTok anymore. Why, Linda? Have you blocked? It won't let me. If it left alone, there'd be thousands and thousands of people in the room. So I know it's not proper. And that's why we're doing YouTube. That's why we're going to do the Burnt Beauty Show on YouTube. That's why we're on YouTube and Facebook. It's taking people out right now. I don't care. Come on over here. If you get blacked out, you don't need to fight to get back in. Just sign in on YouTube. Ain't nobody care. Hey, Cassandra. Okay, we got that in. I love these nails. I'm hoping to make it all pink and orangey today. I don't do a lot of color, so let me get this done kind of quickly. There was hyaluronic acid in that conductive gel. I'm going to throw on some natural moisturizing factors by The Ordinary Company. Natural moisturizing factors are really, really good. It's just a super intense moisturizer. And that's what you need to smooth your skin. And then skin grafts really need hydration. They are tight, they're uncomfortable. I saw people asking, thank you, saw people asking if I experience pain. It's not so much, well, there is pain still, but there's a lot of tightness in the grafts. So you're constantly trying to keep them hydrated, keep them moisturized, keep them what's the word when it's stretchy? I forget words, y'all. After the post coma, what is it? Keep it, like flexible. That's not the right word. Elasticity. Keep it elastic. Hey, kitty. There's hardly any caffeine in here. I need to open a new bottle. This is the Ordinary Company caffeine solution, 5%. And caffeine will decrease puffiness. And my puffiness is not really puffiness. It's kind of the way that I've been reconstructed. But it still doesn't hurt to try to just, treat it as well as you can. My puffiness isn't from being tired or, my diet or anything. It's just the way this reconstructive surgery got done by a new doctor. But for you, if you have any puffiness under your eyes, then it's really going to get better when you apply caffeine. If you see like your elders apply tea bags under their eyes, right? And it's not the tea, it's the caffeine that's decreasing the puffiness. And then this little thing is cold. It's an under eye reviver. Hey, Krista. It's an under eye reviver by The Ordinary Company. And all my stuff is cold. There is something else that I like. There's these globes that I did a video for on TikTok. Um, they're like ice globe therapy. Now, I really recommend getting some metal globes. I put them on my Amazon store. I tried them. They're nice, but you get a lot more. It's going to be a lot colder with metal, and it's not going to break or anything, you know? Hey, everybody. Y'all share. If new people come in, say hello. I don't have the moderator set up right. I don't have anything set up. I'm still just flowing with it, y'all. I'm just tired of being worried about stuff. I'm flowing. Get it done. I felt like over the past several months, if I worry about anything anymore, I just can't even. I just have to quit. And I think a lot of creators experience that, particularly when you have something like people like, oh, I can't even get into your room anymore. And when you know that when this stream left alone has 10,000 people in it. So we need to feed this algorithm over here, y'all, where we can have 10,000 people. Hey, Malene, ASMR. Oh, do you do ASMR? I'm trying to learn. ASMR. No, I mean, not to do it, but I just like it. Let's do this eye primer and serum by Ciate London. I do wear false lashes, and I'm wearing false eyebrows. I was going to try maybe. I never wear false lowers. Thank you. This is my room. It's messy. I need to clean up that desk over there, but I'm living my life. I'm so, I can tend to be kind of a little too real sometimes. Just the way it is. Oh, you'll see them before. Be sure to follow because this is the before, and then I'll do the after for you on the platforms. I've decided to do that every day. I did one yesterday with the before and after. Hey, Kirsty, thank you for joining the team. Y'all remember to join the team on TikTok and share over here. So I'm going to do every day. I'm going to cut the video of the before, like right now. Let me take it. Right, that right. Wait. There. Okay, that's the transition. When you cut it out later, that's the transition. And then I'll do the after look, and it'll be on. Oh, my biggest fear is getting stuff in my eye, and I just put a whole bunch of stuff in my eye, like I didn't know that was going to happen. When I'm talking, I don't think, you know. So yeah, I'm going to put all the transitions up, and sometimes I've got to do doing tutorials over here on YouTube. Oh, pups and stuff. I'm going to keep this in the fridge because it's got this metal tip on it. And this is Ciate London Watermelon Burst Eye Primer and Serum. And again, we're just going to try to decrease puffiness. Thank you. No. So I'm going to keep it cold because a metal tip is awesome, but a cold metal tip is exceptional. Everything you do cold is going to decrease puffiness a little. It's going to work uh, really, really a lot on you. Whew. Grady, it's okay, baby. Don't start to hollering. Mama got to get her work done. I love you. I love my baby so much. I saw the most devastating story about a lady who, good afternoon, a lady who got her, good afternoon, Phyllis. Tell me I did not leave my drink. If I left my drink, we got to go get it. That's a real problem because I got two phones. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. We're doing sunset. Everything is planned. We're doing sunset makeup. Boom. With my yellow Tomo bottle. Gangsta, that's right. I'm an OG. Don't forget. Oh, I'd love you to make an edit. I'm not very good at that stuff. So what I'm saying, I'm doing long form tutorials on YouTube. And hey, Dust, thank you for joining the team. I didn't have time to even record one this week. So I'm just going to try to get better at cutting this video out, just kind of piecing it together. But I really like detailed tutorials for people who have skin differences like me because I needed the detailed tutorials when I wanted to do my makeup again. I didn't understand the texture. I didn't understand anything. And about the false lowers, I haven't been wearing them because this redness is like the inside of my eye. And when you get glue on it, it is excruciating. Thank you. The brows are not expensive. I don't sell them. They're lashybrows.com. And I think they're like $30 a pair. They're human hair. They're rewearable for 2 or 3 months. I wear mine for a month straight and then throw them away. I will admit that. I do not rewear, but you can take them off and wash them. Oh, red skin. You have red skin and a little bit insecure. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm moving. I was very insecure. You can imagine how insecure I was after, I was 45 when I got burned. Sorry, y'all. I really hate that I move that phone every time trying to get a setup, that ordering equipment. But I was so insecure. I was insecure before I got burned because I was just one of those where it never seemed like, I never felt like I was good enough. And I was a pretty lady. I mean, I was, I think we all are. I think ugly only comes from inside, you know? I think ugly comes from inside us. I think we're all beautiful, but we have these beauty standards that are kind of impossible. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. The whole world is changing. Oh, remind me to prime. Don't let me forget to prime before I do my face because I am likely to forget that. I did my skincare, but I'm not going to do my primer because my primer is gripping. Um, I'm using Milk Hydro Primer and it's a grip. So you don't want to do that and then let it dry down because you want that grip. So I don't think I'll forget. I am a forgetful person. Oh, I didn't put look, I forgot to put my contacts in. Yeah, the live stream does save. If y'all are watching and you missed the live stream or can't watch it all, it saves and is posted to Facebook and YouTube. All of them are posted there if you want to go back and watch something, or if you've got to run today and you don't have time. Um, go on over to YouTube and watch. I need to put my contacts in because I've been talking to y'all and I forgot. You want to see this? You can watch it. I'm going to do this 3 days a week on both channels, and I think we're going to do the talk show over here. My favorite food is king crab. Love you too. And Melin, am I saying it right? Meline? I don't want to say your name wrong. But yeah, Meline just said she has, they have red skin and is self-conscious about that. And it just really makes me remember how self-conscious I was even before. How am I going to put my contact in when I got all this concealer on my eyelid now? What is wrong with me? Why am I like this? I'm going to put it in anyway. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, it just reminds me of how things were even before. Now, I definitely wouldn't have been as, it's 3:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time right now. It's several times in my country. We have several time zones, but I'm on the Eastern time zone. I'm on Eastern Daylight Time. I think we have 6 time zones. Well, no, one is in the ocean. Maybe it's 5 because Hawaii is 6 hours behind. I'm going to put these are special contacts so my eyes don't dry out. So I'm going to just pop them in real quick before we start doing this eye. I always like to do the thing that I'm most focused on first. And today it's all about the eye. If the eye goes wrong, you can fix it, change it, delete it, whatever you want. If you do your complexion first, you're married to the eye. Now I don't plan to fail, but I do plan to have a very crisp, it needs to be sharp. Every time I try to say sharp, I hear Michaela. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Keep it sharp. I can't stop hearing you, Michaela. Stop it. Can people don't look weird, please? I also forget sometimes that's something. Yeah. It's like I didn't add my things. I didn't add my. This is special contacts. They're called scleral and they hold saline solution. So that you can hear it too. Keep it sharp. See, I'm from the South, so that's really hard for me to say. We say keep it sharp. Keep it sharp. I don't know how I'm going to get these in. I'm pretty good at this, so let me see. Normally, you need to hold both. I'm not that good. I might have to move that concealer. These are really special. They have a thing where you can put the contact on a table and use both hands to open your eye to get these in. It's crazy. It's a few $100s. And I thought, wow, people pay that? I really am good at that. Y'all have no idea how hard that is to do. It took me 2 weeks to learn to put these in, and I've been wearing contacts since I was 13 years old. My first contacts were hard contacts because I'm 51. So the first pair of contacts I got were hard, were rigid gas permeables. You've been doing sclerals 55 years? I've been at it for 3 years and I feel like I did really good. It is so challenging. Keep the liquid, get it in your eye. Right now, I'm not sure if it's in as well as it should be, but it's going to work until the end of this live stream. If you don't get it right, if it gets a bubble, it dries out, right? I actually pulled my cornea off, ripped my cornea the first time that I wore them for a whole day. And these contacts are fairly expensive. I think mine are about almost $1,000, or I mean, each. Maybe it's 800 an eye or something crazy. And they're made to fit your eye very specifically because you got to keep the liquid in. I'll never get this one in that way. No way. Now I'm shocked that one went in because that is like my left eye is smaller, so I usually fail at that one even on my best day. I can't believe that went in. God is good. Thank you. Yeah, they're expensive. I stepped on one. The first pair I had, I went on vacation, don't have any spares. Dropped it on the floor in an Airbnb and I couldn't see it. And instead of, I was trying to be careful and get out of the room, but it had slid across some, like slid across the linoleum. Oh, there's nothing like hearing that thing crunch underneath your foot and knowing you don't have a contact. And I really don't like wearing my glasses. I never have. It's always been a thing that I don't want to wear my glasses because I was bullied for that because I had really bad vision. And yeah, I still have really bad vision, as you can imagine, after having my face burned because even my eyelids have been replaced, right? I'm sorry, I'm not doing any story time. I haven't talked. We're going to talk today. We're going to talk about face equality some. We're going to talk about things, but story time, mm, not in my heart today. And it doesn't have to be because we're doing makeup. Lord have mercy. I cannot wait to get I did a sub only video last night with the high resolution image of my painting or the painting of me that Grace Athena Flott did that I'm so proud of. I should have filled in my brow first and I forgot. Ah, thank you. It's okay. It's been everybody, I know we feel emotional about it when we see something like this happen. I always feel emotional when I see something that's happened to somebody that is painful. But I want y'all to know, I was thinking I do get frustrated about it. Yeah, I don't want to be bullied. Exactly. I was bullied when I was little for the glasses. They were like, Coke bottle, Coke bottle bottoms, pop Coke, you know what I mean? If y'all remember glass bottles, I don't know, I think they still make them, but they looked like the bottom of a Coke thing. And I was bullied a lot. I was chubby, had the glasses. So it doesn't, you can imagine, it definitely, I think it's preparation, right? It didn't feel good. It doesn't feel good now because people are still doing it. People quit for a lot of years while I was fabulous, and by their standards, because I'm still fabulous by mine, but you know what I mean. People quit for a lot of years, but yeah, they are back in full force now. So it's a reminder of the way it used to be. Oh, thank you, Kimberly Ann. 2-month subscriber. It's a reminder of the way it used to be. But it's also, I mean, I'm kind of prepared for it, aren't I? you know? But a lot of things have come into play, like this whole Face Equality International and I heard of Face Equality International and yeah, we can put pink for sure. Oh, I gotta fix this. I thought I did a really good job with that, but I didn't. I really, really didn't. And I got to make a decision right now whether I'm going to take it out, and I am. think it's got a hair on it. But I learned about Face Equality International. Hey, Krista, I learned about it because so with a suction cup, you can put your contact in with it, or you can suction cup it out. I think that Madam Canvas and Kitty are live. What they doing? Y'all are getting after it, doing some makeup. I gotta see that. I think I saw Thick Madam Canvas and Kitty. Are they live? I want to see it. Oh no, you're talking. All right, here we go. Just one more time. We've had to. I think that everything we go through prepares us. You know, life is just preparing us. There was one moment where I was standing in my foyer, maybe a couple of years ago, thinking about face equality, right after I'd found out about face equality. And I was standing in my foyer, just standing there looking in a mirror that I have there. And for some reason, my mind thought, my whole life has prepared me for this. Everything in my life has prepared me for what I'm doing now, like the makeup, the social media, just the everything. And that was a moment. I'll never forget it. I remember what I was wearing. It was 3 years ago. You know what? I'm going to give up and touch this stuff because I'm not going to spend all day. I'm going to have to put my finger on the concealer and get this done. You have to pull your eye open, or you need to. I got it in without it, but it had a bubble or something. So here we go. Let's get concealer all over it. Oh, I was insecure. Somebody asked how to make it through without being insecure. I was. It was I mean, it wasn't in a crippling kind of manner, but it was always looking at the magazines and, pictures of the people that I wanted to look like on the refrigerator so I wouldn't eat. I mean, let me repeat that. So I wouldn't eat. Pictures, I mean, I didn't have an eating disorder, but, I wanted to stay in shape to a degree that it was really like that. And the problem is the person that you got stuck to the refrigerator doesn't look like that. That's the problem. So you're not going to make it, You're not ever going to get there because that girl don't look like that. She's been airbrushed. She doesn't look like that. Tay, thank you. So it's like a losing proposition. We'll definitely have some pink. We're going to do like a pinky red. Yeah, we're doing pink. No, aren't we doing pink? Yeah, we're doing pink. Maybe like a pinky purpley red is what we'll do. Or definitely a pink underneath. I'm going to do a lot more. We're doing a whole thing today. I need to get stuff here. Going in the middle. I don't know what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to put some there just while I'm thinking about it. I know I'm going to need foundation there. But for right now, I'm going to leave myself as much room as I want to blend. Hey, Ryan. We're going to leave as much room as we can to blend. I used to have fun. I used to just sit doing makeup. Thank you, pups and stuff. You know, as an influencer, you just sit doing different makeup and, you're not live, you're not talking, you're trying different things and you're looking and one day of makeup turns into a whole bunch of different videos. And so I'm just kind of doing that right now, except we're doing it live. No pressure. So really, I've got to get foundation all around here, but we're giving myself room to blend. We'll get more views. We got a lot of them. I've got on TikTok, there's 1.2 thousand people in the room. However, if I wasn't suppressed, there would be thousands more in the room, which is why you're saying, oh, I can't get in over here. Which is why I had to start these additional streams. But in reality, this is something I wanted to do anyway. Because this community, this whole thing, the people who show up and understand what I'm talking about here, it's part of a bigger movement of face equality and people saying, you know what, we are enough, just like we are. Oh, You know, thank you, pups and stuff. Just saying we are enough, just like we are. We don't need to, I mean, it's just like that old mentality of like you need to lose weight before you go to the gym because people are going to pick on you. And that was the truth. People might pick on you back in the day. And matter of fact, there were people taking videos, remember? Social media. I was not on social media at the time. I need to put some concealer up here. I wasn't on social media at the time, but I remember, I mean, not when I say on it, I mean, not like this, but, just seeing people, taking pictures of, thank you, Mitzi, taking pictures of people who are like, oh, wow, look at that body in the gym. I remember somebody doing that, somebody famous. I can't remember who it was, like a model or something, taking a picture of a lady, minding her business in the locker room. Y'all remember that? It was appalling to me that, and like laughing, like, oh, it's like, girl, first of all, you about the ugliest little thing I ever did see. And there ain't enough makeup to fix that, like I love makeup, but there ain't enough makeup to fix that ugly heart and that ugly attitude. Conceal that, right? I can put some concealer on these scars, but what you gonna do? What's your plan? Oh, thank you. Yeah, what's your plan? Y'all are being, if you get muted for 5 minutes, it'll only happen once, and then you're out. Because don't nobody need you. That not going to have it. It upsets the community when you come in and say rude things. I'm not even seeing it. So if you want to come in and say rude stuff to get to me, hey girl, if you want to come in and say rude stuff to get to me, it's not going to work out because I don't know who you are. I don't know your name. I don't know what you look like. I'm never going to know, ever. You're only bothering the people who are reading the stream, not me. Keep it to yourself. There. I think I've said what I want. Hey, Keisha. Hey, South Carolina. Why do people say stop putting on all that? Makeup doesn't make you pretty. You don't put on makeup to be pretty. Put on makeup because you like makeup. Uh, you put on makeup because you love makeup. It'll never make you pretty. That's the point. A lot of people think there's enough makeup to make them pretty, and there's not. Yeah, the bullies. I'm over the bullies right now. Oh, the necklace is necklacing. This one, the butterfly. I got it as a gift a couple of months ago, like in February, and it was in a Macy's box. I think it's nice because you hardly ever can find like a butterfly that big. And these other ones are just necklaces I've had for years and years. I'm trying to work, kind of clean up my brows, but my brows are eyebrow wigs, like I was telling you, lashybrows.com. And you just glue them on. There's a YouTube tutorial about it. I'm really doing something with my brows today. I don't know if it's going to work because I've actually got hair on here, but I used to do this a lot just on, for recorded content. It really perfects. I don't know because it's kind of in the hair. Because they're human hair, you kind of like you need to trim it. But when you start trimming them, they get kind of wonky. Like right here, you don't want to get this on there. It's kind of better like to leave it alone, like trying to trim your own bangs. I have a Q-tip. I have some pointy Q-tips, but I just like to use my fingernail. I seem to have more control over my fingernail, you know? Like a cloth and my pointy nail has a lot of control for me because my hands are kind of different. Welcome in everybody if you're watching. I'm trying to get enough makeup around my brows to do some sunset makeup. I'm using e.l.f. Hey, okay, welcome in everybody. Y'all share and like over here. Definitely trying to build this community over here in this community. Thank you for being here, all of you. Even over here on TikTok, y'all like and share and join the team, please, because the algorithm, there's a lot of people in the room, but the algorithm is not open right now. If it was, there'd be um, at least 5,000, likely closer to 10. That's the kind of numbers we would do when left alone. But sometimes not everybody's pulling for you, right? Not everybody's pulling for you, even if you're making them money. The problem with me is not everything is in the TikTok shop. Aloha, Betty Boop. Yeah, the haters over here is the platform, really. I don't want to get into it. I'll start going all cray cray. It's like all the money I made you, like you're getting a divorce, right? Everything I did for you, and this is the way you treat me. That's what it feels like. So I don't want to start going into like rampage mode, Everything I've done for you. Advertisers stinking lie fest. uh, all right, we're just gonna leave these alone. I've got a lot right here. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and try to work it out. Eyebrow wigs are particular to work with, but they look really pretty. You're getting into it too? Hey, Keisha. Yeah, the series hater. Keisha's laughing. You know what I'm talking about. Advertise your dumb stuff. I got more followers than they do. What's that tell you? More people are watching me than their channel. I don't care. You know what? What's for you? Nipsey's always reminding me that what's for you will come to you. Nobody's gonna take it away. Yeah. Nobody's gonna take anything from you away from you that's meant for you. Because things have changed for me in the past couple of weeks. I've been struggling, y'all. I can't keep up with anything. Like y'all know, I can't keep up messages. I can't, which is why, as I was mentioning, I'm going to revamp the whole Discord thing and make it more about private posts or sub only, Discord only posts and things like that, so that I can be more communicative. Because there's only so much you can do. You're like one person, and you have to remember that. And that's one thing that I tend to forget. I want to do everything. And maybe I'm sure I'll be able to if I'm smart about it. I'll get to a point where I have a lot more help, and then I can transition into or go back into doing all the things that I love, which is just talking, chatting, communicating. But right now, I've got a nonprofit to build. That's super important. The Burn Beauty Foundation. But I think it's great that I waited this long. Thank you. I'm using just a little bit of Coty Airspun. I'm going to put some powder on here because some powder is going to make the blend much, much easier for you. Right? And hey, Jillian, how you doing, sweets? Did you see me with my head wrap? That green is, I'm obsessed with the green and the yellow sea turtles. I have a tortoise, Julian, and it reminds me of my Julian. Thank y'all for all the likes and gifts. I'm sorry I'm not talking today. I'm thinking really hard about this makeup that I want to do. And I'm definitely doing it different than I normally do. Y'all know I don't start this way. All right, so we got to have a good canvas, and I did it with e.l.f. Camo Concealer and just a little fluffy brush. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Think Julian did a galaxy. I put galaxies up today. Thank you for the galaxy. We're doing good. Neon, girl. Nalene wants some neon eyeshadow. That's too much. We got to take small steps, girl. We got to take some small steps because I'm already allergic to color, and this whole sunset thing is a lot for me. We got to work into neon. We gonna get into that. Oh yeah, that's the fun part. And that used to be the most fun thing for me is doing the new things. But sometimes if you're doing a heavy story time, it's very hard to do that. I mean, I'm good at what I do, but it's very hard to like do something new and do story time. Y'all know. Y'all hold a conversation and do your makeup, and when you get done, you're like, what happened here? What happened? What have I been doing the past hour? Sometimes I feel like that. It's like, what happened here? This is a brow pen this is actually an eyeliner. It's not a brow pen. It's okay. I'm filling in. I want this to be where I got the concealer on here, and I really want it to be pretty, but I can see like the ridges. Hey, Jay Jr., thank you for all your help. There are people, if you're on TikTok, Jay Jr., so many people are in the room that are fielding questions and things. But before you ask a question, the stop and read. We're doing makeup. Story time is pinned, and people do not have to explain why they look a certain way to do a certain thing. You getting ready? Ooh, thank you, Marlene. You do not have to look a certain way to do a certain thing. I saw somebody today say they were picking on this young lady, bullying a young lady who was exercising and, working really hard to lose weight. I'm sure doing more than they've been doing today. And they were bullying, like making fun of the way she looked, which is so rude. And it just, man, it really have to get my head together. It was just like, what is wrong with these people? And they were saying like, well, she asked for it. And I was like, wait, how did she ask for it? I don't know the young lady, but how did she ask for it? By working out and posting it on social media? Because she looks different, she doesn't get to use social media without an explanation, or she doesn't get to take a selfie, or she doesn't get to go to the gym. It's ridiculous. If you're thinking that, get over it. This ain't the place for you. Oliva Cosmetics, bold and vibrant eyeshadow palette. I am not bold and vibrant. I'm using the same brush that I did my concealer with. Oh Lord, I'm so terrified. You see why shadow is going first today? I'm using the same brush that I did my concealer with, and that has a little powder on it. That's a lot more yellow. We're just going to use that, and then we're going to go into the orange and then the pink, because it's really yellow on me. I'm kind of yellow, and it's yellow. You know what I mean? I see it. This is going to be like that sunset thing. So one thing, like the sunset, one thing just blends into the other. Not a lot of definition. It's all about the color, and I'm hoping that these colors are going to work out. Y'all are going to be like, what? Sunset makeup was like 5 years ago. Denise, pretty gray hair. Pretty gray hair. No, pretty gray hair. Denise is pretty gray hair. That's her name. Denise. I still am trying to figure out how to make that going back in. I have to get on my computer to find the place where you put moderators for YouTube. I don't know how to do it on my phone. And I will admit, I just took since Sunday, I've been chilling like a villain. I really did not get a lot accomplished, and it feels great. I'm so tired. Ooh, the yellow is terrifying. Is there anything scarier than yellow eyeshadow? Not if you're like Thick Madam Canvas. She knows how to do this. I don't know. I haven't done a colorful pink yellow sunset shadow since I was 16. It was cool back then too, for a while. And then it was in 5 years ago. And then I saw some Sunset Blush yesterday, and I'm obsessed. We're also doing, we're doing this first because for a couple of reasons. In case I mess up, whatever, right? I highly recommend you do that. In case you mess up, and fallout, because we're using some really bright, intense colors. So you don't want to just ruin it. And I did prime it. I did use a powder. I did use a primer and a concealer, but that doesn't mean you're not going to get fallout with colors this vibrant. This is the Oliva Cosmetics. I do not sell it. Oliva Cosmetics. Wait. Oliva Cosmetics Bold and Vibrant Palette. You only got 179 likes for what? What you talking about? It's gonna blend. Actually, you know what? I want to be more dramatic. I don't ever use tape because I don't like the way it feels on my skin grafts. So we're actually gonna just go really far with this and clean it up so you can get a nice angle. That's the alternative. If you're not using tape, color outside the lines and then clean it up. And remember to get in here. That's part of your nose contour, right? Right here. Make your nose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. All the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is eyeshadowing. It is. Let's see. Woo! I'm having fun because I've been so stressed and doing a lot of things and makeup while I'm doing a lot of things. And today we're just doing makeup, and that's fun. All the days where I just do makeup, it's a break, and it's a way to keep me from burning out. And there might be like all makeup days because there is a need for people to work on their textured, mature skin, you know, and they are mod with 173. Oh, totally. The palette, pardon me, y'all. Oliva Cosmetics, Oliva, Oliva, at Oliva Cosmetics, at Oliva underscore cosmetics on TikTok, and probably on, definitely on, just look up Oliva Cosmetics everywhere, Oliva, bold and vibrant, bold and vibrant palette. And she gifted this to me. She's a young woman, makeup artist, and company owner. And I bought her contour palette because I saw it, you know, one of those late night like Instagram ads you see, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have it. And Oliva Bold and Vibrant, yeah. I bought this palette for contour because she does this amazing contour all the time. That's her, right? Veronique, that's her. And she always does this heavy contour, and I was like, oh, I gotta have it. So I bought it. And I did a look, and I put on a curly wig, and I put it up on top of my head. I tried to like, you know, imitate her and tag her and stuff. And when I did that, she sent me this beautiful palette and then this beautiful blush palette, right? Look, this is one of my favorites. A powder blush palette. She sent me she sent me some eyelash glue that I really liked, but it broke, so don't do that. And then the cream contour palette, which look, I got it all mixed up. Got to clean that, but the cream contour palette. So that's serious contouring. Concealer, blush, bronzer. Concealer, blush, bronzer. Hold on, I gotta verify my identity because there's too many people in the room on TikTok. It happens right after 4 o'clock if you've got a lot of people in the room to weed it out. Right after an hour. Okay, focus. The idea is do not screw this up. I know. Thick Madam Cam was like, girl, you're not gonna make it. You do not use color in this way. Everybody come together. We are doing a beat, and you can do anything. It's just some color. I lost my I always have to have a makeup towel, and I'm continuing to clean my brushes as I go. I spent several hours cleaning my brushes last week, and I will be cleaning them weekly from now on. Oh, the cream palette, the cream palette. Somebody's asking about the cream palette, I think. This is the 3-in-1 cream palette. 3-in-1 cream palette by Oliva Cosmetics. I'm sorry it's backwards, but thank you. I'm sorry it's backwards, but I'm using my phones as a mirror. So if I flip it where y'all can read the stuff, then I can't, then I have to sit back and hold a mirror and I want to look at y'all, you know? So it's the 3-in-1 cream palette. Concealer, blush, bronzer. Concealer, blush, bronzer. So that's an artistry palette. You could do anybody's face with that. She's a makeup artist. I got all the black into this and need to clean it up. But this is an artistry palette. So there's not a person's face you can't do out of that. I'm still obsessed with that purple that I want to use so much. But I never use it right. It doesn't look good on me. Let's put some, what was the next color? I think I was going to do orange and then pink at the base. Like a dark pinky purple at the base. So my brushes. I wish it would come. I ordered the um, Patrick Ta, what is it? Another blush by him, the Double Take blush I love so much. And then I got his contour bronzer palette, like it's cream and powder. Let's go orange. Orange is next for the sunshine. Sunset orange is next. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't let me scream. Oh, I don't like that orange. Oh, that's like a neon-y orange. Hold on. Stop. So I'm going to put some right here. I don't like that orange. It's kind of got like a neon quality. I mean, I don't like it right here. So look what we're going to do. I'm going to put that, and then we're going to clean this brush, and we're going to pick up that one. You like it? It's bright. It's bright. It's ooh. For me, I'm like having a moment because I am not this bright. Y'all think I'm all sunshiny and vibrant. I am not sunshiny and vibrant. And the colors actually have a different quality than I'm expecting them to have when I put them on the brush. They're actually a lot more vibrant than. Let me look in my mirror for a minute. Than I'm thinking they are. Okay, that's better. This is my Plain and Makeup by Yolando brush. See that quality of that shadow? Sunshine? All right, all y'all colorful people, keep me in check because I'm like, oh my gosh, I need brown and pink. Right now, I'm about to bail. I'm about to bail. I'm about to let go. I'm about to let go of this whole sunset plan. It's a little too vibranty. Talk about people. Aren't I supposed to like not draw attention to myself? Okay, we got to blend. Aren't I supposed to not be drawing attention to all my problems? I'm saying that to be facetious because people are always that way. Like, and really, I did want to blend in. Don't worry about this. I wanted to blend in. I would have never done makeup this bright ever a couple of years ago. But it's all about, I got to darken it up somehow. That's got to happen. But it's all about sometimes going outside. Everybody's like, it's cute. And I'm like, I'm freaking out. All right, let's blend. But I would have never done this. I am kind of proud of that. I'm really proud of that, actually, because this is the kind of stuff that makes people look at you. It doesn't make you blend in. Like, I talk about Thick Madam Canvas a lot because she does her shadow and it's always just so amazing and it's vibrant and it's like, I just love your makeup, Renata. And I'm always watching it because it's vibrant. It's like, dang, it's like, here I am and I want to arrive. And this all started because a girl mixed up 3 colors of blush and put them on Instagram. I lost a lot of my yellow. I can't see my yellow on me, so we're going to put some more at the top. And then nothing much else can happen here except a very dark color, like a dark pinkish, purpley, reddish thing. That's the only thing I can see working here. And then we're going to get to the blush. We get to do the face and the blush, and I'm so excited. She's like, no. Oh, the keys and hoodie. Thank you. Did she say, yeah, everybody knows me? I'm like, well, big lashes fix everything. That's been my motto ever since I got burned, really. Like, as to my makeup and my things, because I didn't wear, thank you, Team Skin Grow. I didn't wear false lashes before. I need a good blender brush. Hold on a minute. I didn't wear false lashes before. And I, um, after I started wearing them, I kind of felt like no matter what I did, I would be, well, I got to put lashes on. Big lashes fix everything. Because once I started wearing them, then I only wore like really big lashes, like period. Thank you, Garrett. I only wore big ones. And I realized no matter what I did, no matter what my eyes were looking like, I felt pretty when I put the lashes on, and that's where I started saying big lashes fix everything. Because I put some eyeliner on and some lashes and just be like, oh my goodness, I feel like diva of all divas. Thank you, Linda. Everybody's like, see, all the colorful people are like, color is pretty. And I'm like, I broke out in a rash. I have a rash on my lower butt. I'm kidding. I have a color rash, but I am kind of happy that I felt like even messing with the colorful. Yeah, I'm going to put more yellow on top. Do you think I want to cut the crease? I was not going to cut the crease. I was going to blend it out like I was not planning to cut the crease. I was planning to blend it out like a sunrise or sunset. That was the plan in my head. Stay with the vision. Okay. All right, Renata. Stay with it. I'm not going to cut a crease. Just need more yellow. Man, I can't believe how far I've come. I'm sitting here doing this and I'm kind of in my head because I'm thinking about how much I wanted to blend in. I went out, if you don't know me, I got burned 5 years ago. So I was yellow, yellow. I didn't like that. I thought I just picked up a brand new brush and it looks kind of yellowish to me. I got burned 5 years ago and I was 45 when I got burned. So at 45, you really um, you know your face. I mean, we all know our face, but you're really, really very intimate with who you are and what you look like at 45, you know? Yeah, all products. This is the Oliva Cosmetics palette that I'm using right now. Shop my LTK. Shop LTK or my Amazon store for my looks. Really, you want to shop my LTK for everybody asking for this eyeshadow. Shop Oliva Cosmetics. She gifted this to me, and I don't work with her or sell her, but it's pretty and it's vibrant and I'm trying to make it work. So I got burned at 45 and I really, really knew who I was, and I've been wearing makeup for years. I already was self-conscious, right? Already self-conscious because I've been all those years, watching, you guys have filters now, but I had, or my generation, being 51, had um, magazines with airbrushing, so things didn't. Oh, it's okay, Keisha. That's all right. I appreciate you. I've seen it too. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I just know I got orange eyelids, and I ain't never had an orange eyelid since I was 13. I'm like, what is happening? Did this happen because I want to wear pink and orange blush? And we got to make sure that the blush isn't too much. It's got to be very, very demure if the eye is going to be this way. It's got to just nod to sunset now. I'm kind of blending I'm thinking of what a sunset looks like, and I'm just kind of, it's like a random blend of the orange and the yellow, the way it actually looks when the sun's going down. That's what I'm thinking of right now. And then, it's dark at the horizon at the base. And I don't want to use a lot more color. I want to mix a few colors on my brush in a minute. Get in here. Then I think when we come back, like a little sparkly gold highlight, there's a lot that can happen here. This trend, I think the sunset eyeshadow was about 5 years ago. I don't know if it's coming back because all I saw was sunset blush yesterday. And it was popping. Blue and orange are beautiful. Blue and orange are complementary colors. They complement. Think of Florida Gators, things like that. The blue eyes would be super pretty with orange. I've got to pull in some purples because of my eye color. Because of my eye color, I want to pull in the reddy pink purples right on top of my lid and make it almost not smoky, but not smoky, but smoky. Remember the angle of your brush. I'm trying not to get too high up today, which I always do. It is important that you're looking straight ahead at yourself so that you get above any creases, but sometimes I just get way bigger than I want to be. And what I did the other day when y'all weren't looking was use a lot more concealer because I'm always doing this when I'm talking. Always up too high. And it makes a difference. I think it might be okay with the sunset blend, but we'll see. It blended up nice, didn't it? I used the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and then I used a little bit of powder so that I could get this to blend quickly. Now you can do it without, hey, still standing. You can do it without powder for like a smoother look, but you're gonna be blending a while. And I don't really recommend it when you're doing live makeup. Just get a little powder on there and carry on because there's only so long people are gonna watch you blend. you know? There's only so long. It's not like a video that you can edit together where you're like, and then it's blended, right? And like a red, pink, purpley kind of thing. I really want to go into like a deep, I want to see if I can mix a color right now. Hey, everybody. It's almost time to change the color of my nails. And that was another reason I was thinking about this sunset thing because it's kind of sunsetty. Thank you, Julian. How are you doing? I got to check on you and see how your lives are doing. For everybody that hasn't heard from me, it's because I'm hanging on. I hope y'all are too. Learning my limitations. Blue nails. Drewski, I saw some pretty, pretty blue nails. I took a picture of them. I had blue sometime last year, if you remember, and I saw some blue nails they're doing where they do like one nail, like a dark, like a pretty dark blue, and then they'll do a nail that's kind of a chrome, gold beside it with that lifted, what is it called when it's textured and it's like lifted? It's three-dimensional, but it's not like a flower or anything. It's like I don't know what it's called. It's pretty. So blue is in my selection. And I wore some really cool blue ones last year. I don't know if I can right now. My nails are made of pink powder right now. Notice they're not white underneath. They're a full set, and she did them in pink. Wanda did black French manicure yesterday. She did a black French. Yeah, I had some chrome, um, like in December sometime. I had a really pretty chrome. Somebody, I don't know what that says. Linda, David Paul, I can't read that. It's beautiful. Krista, Facebook moderator. Oh, I don't know what that says. I do not know what that's saying over there. It doesn't translate for me, but that's a lot. Is Linda the only one watching from Facebook? If not, if y'all are watching, you see me live, stop and set a spell, or at least follow to watch the live replay. And if you're over here on TikTok, thank you. And if you can't watch the whole thing, the whole live stream is streaming on YouTube and Facebook, and it just posts itself there. I don't have to do anything to post it. It's just there. So thank y'all for being here. And if y'all have to like scoot, that's where they are if you want to like check it later or whatever. And definitely please follow because I post my after picture. I kind of gave up for a while on posting my after picture even. I was feeling so discouraged. And see it, Krista? What's David Paul saying, girl? Yeah, will you block him, please? Block David Paul. He's writing a book over there. In Italian, maybe? Saluto to I don't know how to block him. Auntie K, I love y'all TikTokers. Y'all are like the real ones that have been showing up this whole time and helping, and we're learning to do this. And now it's really because of this whole community. Thank you, Diana, that I'm able to branch out too, because my goal has always been to reach as many people as possible because it is challenging to do makeup with the difference, and all the questions are always about the facial difference and not the makeup. Keisha likes blue. All right, well, now I've got this whole thing going on, so let's see what happens. Stay the course. I'm remembering Thick Madam Canvas's work. Thank you, sis. I don't know what that said. That's a lot, wasn't it, girl? I was like, what is that? Not enough makeup, not enough class. Somebody said not enough makeup. I told them they didn't have enough class. Like school on Saturday, no class. You want to trade? You want to spar? I'm in the mood. Don't show up. Get winded. Thank you. Yeah, David Paul was over there. I think Krista got him, Renata. He was typing like a whole book about. I don't know what it says. I think he's trying to scam. Thank you. I think he's trying to scam Linda. Is in the room there. These water bottles are called Tomo bottles. Tomo. Tomo. If you go to tomobottle.com, you can get them. If you enter Burned Beauty, you get 30% off. They are well made. I've had them for years. They're not cheap. They're like buying a Yeti or something. They're really heavy, stainless steel, everything stays cool. And when you buy one, you donate water to a person in like a third world country that doesn't have clean water. Clean water for life. Clean water for life. Oh, you got the red light wand? Oh, the new Ovilus is great. All right, here's a very important situation. All right. Oh, hey, Aubriana. Oh, thank you for following me over there. Thank you. It's going to help. There's only like, over here, there's only like 16 people watching between all of everything. However, I know that once the algorithm starts algorithming, that will grow. Whew. I'm going to test the color before I do anything. There's this really deep purple that I find interesting, but if you mix it with like a red, what happens? It's a little dark. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Sunset. Bruised eye? Sunset. Yeah, trust the process. I don't know if that's a bruise. Tomo is not in my it's not in my no. That one is actually separate. Go to tomobottle.com, TOMO bottle.com. And then code Burn Beauty is 30% off. You got the conductive gel? Yeah, you did get it. Yeah, I use it with the conductive gel. I use that wand, the new Ovilus with the silver conductive gel. And okay, this color, I decided to mix this one, the lighter purple, and the red. The lighter purple and the red, and say a prayer. You couldn't find me where? I'm Burn Beauty 2018 on everything. Sometimes when I'm non-committed, oh, I don't like this brush. Oh, I do like this brush. It's being kind to me and not, it's not, because I'm not rubbing it, it's not putting too much because I don't know. If I don't like it, I need an out. Now I'm worried about the pink red combo because I've got all this red underneath my eye. I don't want to like accentuate the under eye. Hey, Yvette. I don't want to accentuate that. Let me start with the pink and darken with the purple. Okay. Oh, but the pink, oh, tell me to trust the process again. So much color. Oh my God. It does look kind of sunsetty though. I hope y'all are having fun. Whatever happens, I hope y'all are having fun. Hey, Yvette. I hope everybody's having fun because I'm having a ball. To me, this is like a slumber party or something. Like like doing makeup and talking. It's a lot. I mean, how does this get to be like my job? Oh, the headband is on my Amazon store. I just got it the other day. It's like a spa headband, and it comes with wristbands, comes with this, and then one of those hard headbands and wristbands. So when you're washing your face, the water isn't running down your arms. I'm glad it's always fun with me. I like doing this, and I'm really feeling blessed right now that like this is my thing. Am I really mixing up bright eyeshadow and this is like my day? How can I complain about anything ever, even though I've been like stressed, like we're all stressed, right? We're all stressed. I know it's not bad, right? Well, we gotta darken it. We gotta think, just like we thought about the smoky eye, like the smoky eye is diffused and then it's darker as it gets near the lash line. Well, where's the sunset coming from? On the horizon, it's dark and then it rises, right? So I hope y'all are inspired and to try different things because I am so allergic to this color that I might need an antihistamine. I might need an antihistamine after this because I am allergic. I might as well be wearing like a orange dress right now. Ah, I know everybody's like Blakely just got an orange dress and it was so cute. My little niece, she wore orange for Easter, so orange is really kind of in. Thank you for the rose. Thank you all for the gifts. I'm sorry I hadn't said thank you. I'm thinking so hard about this, and then it needs a blend. Hey, Thick Madam Canvas, didn't you come in early today? Are you off today? I feel like she came in early. My camera quality is good because of lighting. I'm using I'm using an Android, a Samsung on this one. Over here, my camera quality is not as good on this iPhone 14. Front camera, I don't look cute. Over here, I look amazing. Over here, I look like somebody who needs to get another Android. But it is what it is. Also have really good lighting because Mitzi's husband is a photographer. He's my personal photographer, Mark. And so he understands lighting and he had me get this really cool light. It's not a ring light, it's a beauty flex, for all the makeup girls. It's like two arms. And there's a really good price because the glam core ones are super duper over expensive. And things I've bought from Glamcore in the past have not been durable. I had a $300 mini ring light and I used it for about a year. It was portable, all the things, but it lasted about a year and it's $300. I mean, seriously? It didn't even have good lighting. This thing is about $79 and it's the best light I've ever had. It's like what a photographer uses. So it is a difference. I don't use filters, but I have excellent lighting. So that's a difference. When you see me in person, the texture you're seeing here, I've got even more in person. And sometimes I shoot it that way. If you really pay attention to my content that I make, sometimes I shoot it where I'll see a lot of that I'll see all the what am I trying to say? Texture, and I leave it. But when I'm doing like a show like this, doing the makeup, I do. I need the light. It matters. But it changes everything. And I feel like we're all so programmed now. I feel like there's people who think they really look like the filter. And the filter is beautiful. I'm not mad at filters. But I've been insulted by a couple of young ladies, and I'm like, girl, you don't look like that. you know, I mean, you're beautiful, and the filter's beautiful, but don't come at me for not using one. That's what I'm saying. I'm not coming at you for using it. Don't come at me for not. And everybody acting so shocked by texture. Get out of here. Skin has texture. It's gonna look better when I clean it all up. Thick Madam Canvas, weigh in. Dark. Right now I look like I got the pink eye. The erase away? Yeah, maybe. Like, I want to put on false lowers so bad. I saw some single false lowers, or like, yeah, the purple neck for sure. Um, the single false lowers, or like two, you know what I'm trying to talk about? The individual lashes for the lower. And I thought maybe that would work because I could skip the spots that hurt when I get glue on them. I'm going to get a pigment packer now. It's time to get serious. We're getting serious now. We've been blending up some stuff. Everybody has a filter though, when they're doing makeup, it's like there is a beauty filter being used. And oh yeah, that red light machine. Diana, yeah, with that silver conductive gel, I didn't finish answering Diana, but definitely that stuff is great. And Mitzi had one from Amazon. right? Yeah, I'm gonna try the lower. I got to. I'm committed. I don't have any way out. I think I am. First, after I get my upper done, I'm gonna do my foundation. And so that I can clean it up and kind of look at it. For me, I have to because like for me, the shape of my eyes and everything, I really have to see it all together. And that's kind of the main reason I like doing we're going to blend this. The main reason. Oh, you I'm sick. You want me to spray it? You think it'll stick? I will. I'll try that. Because it never sticks to the redness under my eye is that's really looking sunsetty. Woo. We gotta blend it. We gotta blend the purple, but you see where we're going? It's like arts and crafts day. It's color theory day. But I'll try it. The red under my eye is like the inside of my eye. I'm using a pigment packer in that really super deep dark purple, and I'm trying to put enough pigment so that when I blend it, I'm done. I don't want to be blending eyeshadow anymore. I'm over it. The longer I blend, the more opportunities there are for this to end up looking like a black eye. The longer we blend, the more black eye possibilities. But yeah, use that. Yeah, you're saying, oh no, to like that red. Yeah, it's so painful. And it doesn't stick because it's wet, like the inside of your eye. And then I get glue on it, and it's so painful. And so I've just gotten into the habit of wearing the what not always calls it the bare naked under eye, and it kind of keeps me looking lifted. I feel like younger, like my eyes are perkier, but there just needs to be a little something taking the redness away. Most of the time, I don't even care if there's any color under the eye, really, because it looks so pretty. It makes me look lifted and younger, and I love that. I'm definitely not trying to get above here. I like this palette. If y'all are color lovers, and I'm going to use this, it's going to be my colorful palette. And I'm going to try to remember to branch out more because I'm a real brown eyeshadow kind of girl. Michaela says, yes, queen, period. Hey, Dark Crimson. I saw some messages I didn't respond to from you. I talked about that conversation all day Sunday and some yesterday that we had. I've been in my head about it. I felt so blessed to think just that thing. I was asked a question about what material things would you want, and you know, it's like nothing, nothing, nothing. I want peace. I want to build my nonprofit. Oh, let me tell y'all, I didn't know what my nonprofit was really going to do. I started it because I wanted to help other burn survivors. See that little thing right there? I didn't know what I wanted to do. Yeah, like what I wanted it to do. Yeah, I know you asked about that. That's what I'm saying. Dark Crimson asked about the material things and the nonprofit. I just really didn't know what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to be there. I knew the things that I needed after I was burned, and they weren't financial, really. But I've met a lot of people who really are having, big financial issues. And why wouldn't you? You're burned, you can't work, it takes a while to get disability. And if you're single and you need a nurse, you can't take care of yourself. So I'd always kind of thought of it like, well, I need to really help people with the financial aspect, but I think I want to do more towards um, the aesthetics of it, the rebuilding your confidence. And I don't know that there's a nonprofit that works with that, but maybe even if it's, um, I don't know. I got to pull it together, but I know that taking pride in how you look is not vanity. We all do. It's not vanity and it's not something that you've lost. because you got burned. And those are all things that I thought, you know. Yeah. So I mean, just reaching out, even if it like, what if it was a network of makeup artists or makeup companies um, that helped people. I didn't know, I had no idea how I was going to do my makeup again. And I didn't want to go out without makeup because the first time that I did, that blend looks nice right there. I'm all about this. That is a sunset if I ever love and did see one. Hey, la la la. That right there is the Burn Beauty Sunset Eye, if I ever did see it. And I'm trying to stay, I'm not going above that crease. It's kind of sitting that crease hard, but I'm not going to mess with it because what will happen is I'll end up looking like I got a black eye. But you got to make sure that you can see the color, not just when you look down. And that's why you've got to be looking straight ahead when you do your eyeshadow, especially if you have a hood. We'll blend this, especially if you have a hood. Now, this eye looks really, really good. Oh, a medical wig business. Oh, I would love that. Flow Natural. See, the wigs, that was a thing. Um, just restoring myself. You know, I went out in public and I didn't realize what it would be like. Thank you, Georgia. Like what it would be like. And there I was. Oh, hey, Cat. Cat's here. Cat's here with subscriptions. Oh my God. You get a sub. Read the screen. Angel. Was that Angel picture? Angel, I've been trying to find you properly on TikTok. Oh, read it. Star Graham. Oh, I like that. Hey, Graham. Mamie, thank you all over here. Cat's gifting subs on TikTok. Joful, y'all read the orange because you might be getting a free sub. I think it's coming together very prettily. Now, I've been blending for about an hour, which is unlike me. Very unlike me to do eyeshadow like this, but makeup is therapy to me very much. That's so pretty. Do y'all see what's happening? Oh, I love makeup. Y'all say thank you, Auntie Cat. Say thank you, or not Auntie. Thank you, Angel Cat. Auntie K, Angel Cat. Thank you. We'll blend this out. I think this is so pretty. Oh, cooking up some cabbage soup. Oh, thank you, Dark Crimson. Can I call you Dark Crimson? What's your name, dipped in Dark Crimson? Do you use it? Oh, that's so pretty when we highlight the corner. Thick Madam Canvas, weigh in. See, y'all didn't think I could do it. Y'all didn't think I had enough focus. Everybody who knows me didn't think I could possibly talk and get this done. I wasn't sure. I knew I could get it done for a video, but I didn't know if I could get it done live. Believe in yourself. This is a really pretty palette. Hey, pups and stuff. We didn't put the red in. Somebody recommended red, but we'll do it. That. Oh, we're not adding any more. We're not adding any more. There's no more. It is getting darker because we're bringing the drama too. I'm using a blend and we're bringing it out. And then we're going to get a clean brush and finish it. Hey, Renata, weigh in. Weigh in, Mitzi. Weigh in, Renata. It's 4:51 p.m. Eastern. Clean brush, clean brush, clean brush, and a very light touch. This whole look has had really no structure. It's just all blending the colors together because I didn't really know how to do a sunset eye. All I could picture was what a sunset looks like. And the way that I used to do it. Thank you for joining the team. Y'all, if you're watching on TikTok, join the team and let the algorithm know that this is an important live. There's lots of people doing makeup. This is a community and it helps people understand that they are enough. I just had Flow Naturals. Did y'all see that? Flow Naturals said she does medical wigs, and that's huge because when I went out, hey Donna, for the life of flesh and the blood, dark crimson being the blood. For the life of flesh is the blood, dark crimson being the blood. Oh, you're my kind of. I'm all about you. I'm all about you. And being 28, getting home from the 9 to 5, making dinner. I had 2 kids when I was 28, and I just started my first job as a paralegal. I had 2 kids. My daughter was 3 months old. My son was 2. Isn't that nice? Dark crimson at school. All right. Well, this is what a sunset looks like to me. This is what a sunset looks like to me. Clean brush, and remember that you're pushing a color into the other. So don't don't just rub. Be purposeful with your brush. Because I really want it to be a certain way, and I think it's going to be super pretty when we clean up these edges and then get a little highlight in here. I think it's going to be really pretty. Yeah, open anyway. Open anyway. If you're on TikTok, they are telling you stories over there about my link. That link appears on all my platforms, but TikTok doesn't want you to buy anything that's not in the TikTok shop. So you're discouraged from influencers like me who have worked very, very many years they're glued on to establish relationships with companies. It is discouraged. My eyebrows are not tattooed. They are glued on. They are eyebrow wigs. They are glued on. They're called lashybrows.com. I tried to get tattooed, but it didn't work out. Let's get some foundation on. We'll finish the eyes in a minute. All the details will be finished in a minute, but we're at a good place. We're going to put on um, some foundation so I can clean this up and see where I want my highlights and such. Hello. So everybody over there, thanks for watching everywhere that you are. I've got 2 phones streaming, so I'm not completely crazy. And this one over here, hey Karama, is streaming to um, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Of course, what I want to do is build my YouTube along with my TikTok because those 2 are very complementary of each other. And most of the people that you're watching streaming these days are on both. We will reserve the Oliva Cosmetics Bold and Vibrant palette. Oliva Cosmetics Bold and Vibrant palette to finish momentarily. I don't feel like it needs any sparkle. It's got enough color going on, but I might get a little, there needs to be a little something in here. And I need to justify what I'm going to do with my lower lid. I feel good about it. I don't have any hair that I want to wear. What am I going to do about that? I couldn't find my wig. So what am I going to do when I don't have my hair I want to wear? Let me bring it back together, bring it home. Milk makeup is my new favorite thing. What did it say? Is it giving? My new favorite thing is this milk makeup that I was so uncertain about. Hydro Gel Primer. Oh, I forgot something. Nitzy is using her milk makeup on top of the Too Faced primer that I love also, so we're going to do it. For me, the more hydration, the better. I need it all. Thank you, Jay Jr. Everybody's over here going crazy, like, tell me what to do. The thing used to be that I used to do content and I didn't tell my story every day. I've been thinking about that a lot. Telling my story has been something that has been really powerful on TikTok. It really opened up a lot. And but at the same time, there has to be a point where we just stop and discuss other topics and and my poor People need a break. Look how I just went over all that concealer. I decided I don't like that concealer at all. I was like, forget that concealer. It's not working out for me. All right, that's the Too Faced Hangover RX. And yep, I just went over all that concealer. Give no cares. Hangover RX primer. And now I'm going to get into this Milk Makeup primer. Love y'all. Thank you for everybody who's watching. Yep, I'm wearing the Beyonce brow from Lashy Brows. And we did a sunset shadow just because I saw a girl doing a pretty sunset blush, which I'm now not going to do because I don't want to be a sunset face. I'm going to do a little bit of pink and a little bit of orange highlight, but I'm not going to do like a super blinged up thing. On top of it is Milk Hydro, is it Hydro Gel? Hydro Grip, Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This has hyaluronic acid. Thank you, Karana. And the hyaluronic acid is plumping. So I love the Too Faced because it has like coconut milk or coconut water and skin, ingredients that are skin friendly. But hyaluronic acid is plumping. So we're going to put the two of them together for the best of both worlds. When you use hyaluronic acid, it is very plumping. Remember, we're doing sunset makeup for textured skin, right? Textured skin. Because sunset makeup is colorful, it's dewy, it's shiny, it's going to reflect every little bump on your face if you're not intentional about it. So, thank you, Linda. It's going to reflect every little thing on your face. I think I'm going to take a minute and blend right here before I put my foundation on, because we're going to clean it up and then put on foundation. That was a lot of blending, but I like the result of the lot of blending. It really is reminiscent of a sunset. It's reminiscent of a sunset. My name is Tanya. If you like pina coladas, and caught in me. I can't sing. I don't care. You like going out at midnight. That's right. Getting it done. Hey, Kalana, thank you. Joining the team. Good to see you. If I haven't been seeing you, sorry. I've been blind as can be. Now, we got to finish the shadow still, but we got to finish this. I know. I feel like pina colada. I need a vacation, don't I? I'm over here just living in a moment with some sunset eyeshadow, talking to a couple of phones, feeling like I'm on vacation in Maui. No, Oahu, because that's where Julian is. I'm going to Oahu. If you like pina colada, let's use It Cosmetics. Why not? It Cosmetics CC full coverage CC cream and tan rich. Tan rich. Thank you. I've been doing makeup. I've been doing makeup a minute. Been doing makeup a minute here. Been doing it a minute. It's a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Karama. Oh, mwah. All right. So, oh, this stuff is so creamy. I don't even know what to make of it. I'm still kind of like the jury is out because it's so like it feels like moisturizer because it's CC cream and I have never worn a CC cream because they generally do not have enough coverage for me. Also, you notice I'm not even stippling that in. I did prime. I primed with Hangover RX by Too Faced. And then I primed with Milk Hydro Grip primer on top because it's got the hyaluronic acid. I just love it. It's a hydro grip, and the hyaluronic acid is plumping. So I try to use as much of that as I can. Keep in mind that hyaluronic acid can pill. So if, depending on what skincare you use underneath it and what foundation you use on top of it, it could actually pill up your makeup. Because I did some research. I love this primer though. Got Mitzi to get it. She loves it because when I got it, I bought it thinking it was the eye primer because I got the small one, like the mini that you try. And I thought like it was the eye. And then I was like, what am I going to do with this? But I'm so glad I got it. I just bought the bigger one when I ordered some stuff from Sephora. If you had 2 million, Dipped in Crimson says if she had 2 million, she'd give me 1 million. You know, if I had 2 million, I'd give my nonprofit 1 million and figure out this thing. Like wigs were critical to me. And we'll do the thing in just a minute. Let me get this on you. Wigs, learning to wear a wig was so important because I'd never worn a wig in my life. And my head had been shaved. Um, you know, obviously the hairline has moved all the way back, and then the head was shaved while I was in a coma and while they were reconnecting my face and stuff. So learning to wear a wig was key. And if I'd had medical grade wigs, that would have been a big difference. You know, I was just buying random wigs online. I bought the cheapest wigs I could find, like several different styles. And of course, the bob one, you know, because you're never going to go wrong with a, you know, 10-inch middle part bob, right? Thank you, Nicole. So, but I bought several different styles that were really, you know, like $15, kind of almost cosplay wigs, just to figure out what would look good on me after having my face reconstructed. And it was all about the bob, and I got a human hair, love me hair wig, and went with it. But a medical grade wig would have been like life changing, really, because it would have been maybe recreating a little bit of me more, you know, somebody to advise you how to, you know, really go back to being you. Welcome in. We're going to do a thing in a minute. That is serious coverage, isn't it? That is serious coverage. I mean that it's so it's heavier coverage than my Estee Lauder. Even though this is a CC cream, I feel like this would do some very this could do full glam because it's heavy. When I say heavy, I don't know what I mean. It feels like moisturizer. It I can feel it on my skin more than I can feel my Estee Lauder Double Wear on my skin. But the finish is, well, it looks more made up, you know, which is full glam. When your makeup when your makeup is makeuping, that's full glam, right? When it's unapologetically makeup, that's full glam. And that's what I used to wear all the time after being burned because it worked. You know, it works. Full glam works when you've got textured skin better than you would think, you know? A lot of people like less is more. Well, less is less. When you've got a lot of hyperpigmentation, it can be the answer. And that's why you see a lot of people in heavy makeup and they're being attacked. Now, sometimes it's just too heavy, right? Or not too heavy. It doesn't feel good on you. You know what I mean? If it's not feeling good on you, you have to stop and consider that. If you're just coming in and you don't know me, story time is pinned and there's a link in my bio. You never know what I can see and what I can't. It's like I have to look at different angles to see like my blends and stuff just because of the way my eyes are. So I'm always kind of touching up because it's like I'll see it one way and then I see it another. And I'm using this mirror. The mirror that I love to use is the PMD Beauty Reflect Pro. It's in my TikTok shop showcase, and it's in my LTK storefront, in my Amazon store too. It's not an inexpensive little mirror, but man, it helps me see. And it's good for reflecting like the truth about your makeup so that when you walk out into the daylight, you're not like, oh my gosh, what am I wearing today? That used to happen to me a lot after being burned, because if you're walking around in full glam in the daylight, that's the thing, right? You really got to work it when you're full glam in the daylight. Look, you can blend with your fingers. You get tired. Highlight, we're going to put some concealer. I'm going to take a little break for a minute. Let's see. What'd you say, days even? Oh, you listen to me talk for hours. We got to conceal. We're way ahead of the game today, really, because my shadow is done. All I'm wearing is like a jumpsuit, my Fenty jumpsuit that I got recently, and I'm worried about what hair I'm going to wear. Ugh. I am Burn Beauty 2018, and I thank you for watching. We try to reach around the world. Sometimes I'm just doing makeup, sometimes I'm talking, doing story time. But either way, I think that when a community comes together to make an example for people that, like particularly like in the beauty industry, you don't have to look a certain way to do makeup, and you don't have to look a certain way to be on social media. So it's hard. We reach around the world doing it, and I love to know how. I would love a talk show. I'm going to tell you about a talk show. I do one on Fridays on TikTok that I think I'm going to move over here. I need to blend more, but tell me where you are. Where are you from? Hey, Drewski, I am in Alpharetta, Georgia. Where are you? Tell me where you are in the world. Ohio. Anita's in Ohio. UK and Maryland and Tennessee. What about y'all over here? Oklahoma, Hawaii, Michigan, Philadelphia, South Africa, Australia, Canada, Switzerland. I forget that you're in Geneva, Texas, Houston, Tennessee, Connecticut, Jamaica, Ohio, Wisconsin, Wanda, Long Island, New Zealand, New York, South Africa, California, Tampa, New York, Louisiana. Wanda's in Long Island, New Zealand, France, Fresno, Honolulu, Hawaii, Mississippi, UK, Tennessee, Miami, Bahamas, Cyprus, Charlotte, North Carolina, DC. I missed it. Philly, South Africa. Y'all read. I'm Texas, Sour Lake. I'm so slow. Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Trinidad and Tobago, Philadelphia, Stone Mountain, Georgia, Tampa, East Tennessee, Las Vegas, Atlanta, Georgia, Alabama, Krista's in Ohio, New Zealand, Jamaica, East Anguilla. I tried. UK, Israel, West Virginia, Arkansas, New Orleans, England. Y'all get it. Missouri. That makes me happy. Liverpool, Nashville, Tennessee, Middlesex. Makes me really happy when we do the check-in. Yeah, it's hard. Hey, Long Beach, California. I'm going to finish my Douglasville. I'm in Alpharetta. Hey, Virginia. Maui. Where's Julian? He's in Oahu. Jersey, Las Vegas, Israel. Yeah, they're everywhere. New York. I love that because it's so hard to get this content even distributed. It's like a constant battle. New York, Richmond, Sydney, Manchester. Y'all keep going, even though I got to finish my makeup. Keep talking to each other. Springfield, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for all the likes. Click that orange heart at the top if you haven't already joined the team today. For everyone on TikTok, everyone over here, y'all sharing. I appreciate it. Y'all sharing and watching. Share 5 times, please, if you can. And if you can share the live, join the team with the orange heart. It costs 1 coin. I'm learning. But it really helps the algorithm understand that this live is important. Thank you, G60. Spreading positivity. It's amazing. Yeah, so we got Switzerland and Ohio and Long Island. I forget where Dark Crimson is. LaQuanda, thank you. Thank you all joining the team. Those orange hearts and the team bracelets, thank you. I'm so grateful. Bayshore, Long Island. Hey, Gypsy. I'm very happy. What do y'all think of my sunset makeup for textured skin? I'm feeling pretty dang proud of it. I'm feeling like a boss. I actually focused on what I was doing today. Oh, yeah, Virginia is for lovers. I got to come up to Virginia. I was in DC last October. Oh, so I'm trying to get into, I don't know what's going on with the Dare to Wear art. Trying to get that going because I want to do a giveaway. And we're doing My Face is a Masterpiece for Face Equality Week. I'm an ambassador for Face Equality International, which is like an international nonprofit. And it worked out. I can do some makeup. The question is, am I focused on doing makeup? That's the whole thing that I realized. Like, if you're doing story time, you're kind of doing story time. Thank you. And if you got to really, if you're thinking about makeup, you can do good makeup. Wish my bloopy eyes could see better. I might try using tape. I might try tape if I keep doing my eyes first, because I used to. That's right, Denver. I would love to come to Colorado. I love mountains, and I hope you have them. My favorite place I've ever been was when I went to the French Alps. That was the last place I traveled to before I got burned. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the galaxies. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the thoughtful commentary, Dark Crimson and Keisha and everybody. Plan the tour, the world tour. Planning the world tour. It feels good just to do makeup. We'll get a sponge in a minute. Well, actually, we'll get a sponge right now. Grady, is that you? Who is that? Rodman? Okay. Does Grady need to go out? If you're walking around, see if Grady needs to go out. I just walked him before the show, but I heard him. I don't know. I just want to make sure if you go out, take him out. He gets upset. He'll start hooting and hollering. Everybody will think I'm abusing my puppy dog when they hear him howling like that. Okay, look how crooked my mouth got. I fell down and bumped it. Look at that. It was like that, which is nice. I don't know what to do. I fell down and I did go to Chamonix. That was the whole point. I went to Chamonix. Oh, I got married in Jamaica in Ocho Rios. I've been twice. Hey, Winter. Look, I fell and bust my lip, and now I've got soft tissue damage. Look, I don't need that. It looks nicer. I'm just so tired of my face. Anyway, um, you know, everybody gets frustrated. I'm not really tired of it. I'm thankful for it. But Chamonix is where we went. We went to flew into Paris and then to Geneva because I really wanted to go to Geneva. And if you fly into Charles de Gaulle, you can fly into Geneva and then take a bus from Geneva to Chamonix, and that's actually quicker than the flights, and you get all these passport stamps, right? And I'm all about the passport stamp. So I flew Charles de Gaulle in Paris to Geneva. And then Geneva, you ride a bus. It's only about an hour, maybe it's an hour, hour and a half at most, to Chamonix. And Chamonix is where Mont Blanc is, and like the highest point in the French Alps, and it's really, really beautiful. And I got there, we were there like, popping day and night, see? We got there a couple of weeks before the snowfall, which is amazing if you're not there to ski because you got the whole town to yourself. Like the shops are open and the inns are open because they're getting ready because Chamonix any other time is going to be completely packed. But we got there a couple of weeks, and to ski, we had a guy pick us up and take us. Winter just hit 20 subscriptions. Read the screen. The Black Diamond. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Y'all read the screen. You're getting free subscriptions on TikTok right now. I can't read them all. She just said 20. Thank you, Winter. Seen the same view. Oh yeah, we've seen the same views, right, Carla? So it was great going there, and thank you so much, Winter. Honey Riv, y'all read it. Y'all please thank Winter. That's incredibly amazing. Just like Kat. I got to get water. I don't want to leave. Y'all keep reading. Don't y'all stop. If you're on TikTok, you keep reading that screen because you're getting free subs. They're random. They're random. Thank you for joining the family. Um, you gotta wet your sponge, or it absorbs all your liquid. Winter, how have you been doing? Are you feeling better? Oh, it's awesome. Snowboarding, yeah. I thought I was gonna snowboard, but y'all, when that a guy named Adilio came. Wow, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing, Winter. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I'm having a great experience doing this. I'm really grateful for you all. Thank you. Oh, setting spray, some Bear With Me on this wet sponge to tap out my under eye, and then we're going to set it with some powder. It feels weird to be almost done. Um, it was great. I thought I was going to snowboard. Adilio came to get me from Italy, and we went to Bruel, Sardinia. Came and picked up me and my husband, and oh, oh, he's so sweet. We went to Bruel, Sardinia, which is the Italian Alps, right? A tiny little town, sort of like Chamonix. You go through the Aosta Valley, which has legit castles. Oh my God. It's legit castles. Like, it's crazy just driving through, and there's a castle and a castle and a castle. Anyway, this gentleman took me up on the mountain, and I was like, I'd never skied before in my life. And I thought I was going to, I had a cute outfit, right? I was like, I want to look like a Bond girl. Because that's my personality. I'm like, I need to look like a Bond girl, going skiing. First thing I did was fall down and smack my head. And y'all know what? Snow is not soft. It was not powder like you have over in Colorado. It was packed down and hard, and it was hideous. And we spent about an hour or two learning to ski. I just kept falling. I was on the bunny slope, and I thought I was at the top of the mountain, y'all. I thought I was at the top of the mountain, and no idea that this is until I see some little kids go, and I'm like, what? So the guy says, he says there's a glacier at the top. I'm like, a glacier? When am I ever going to get to see a glacier? Okay, so my concealer that I just used was Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte Shape Tape. You can use anything, Elf Camo, Tarte Shape Tape, whatever you like. And I'm setting my under eyes with it. And then I've got some Coty Airspun that I've been using a lot lately. It's very, very white though, because I got the extra coverage translucent. And I really think I should have gotten the regular translucent for my skin. I know I didn't wear the extra coverage. I think I bought the extra coverage once when I was younger. No, it's really nice, and it gives this beautiful bomb finish, but it changes the color a little bit for me. So we're just going to set that, and then I'm going to come back with a different powder. I'm trying to set it enough that I can put a little bit of color here where all the redness is. I just don't want that. This waterline is it's not a waterline. It's the inside of my eye. So anyway, he says there's a glacier, and I'm like, man, I'm all about that. I'm going to go on the glacier, right? So I'm like, forget skiing, take us to the glacier. We had to ride 2 more ski lifts to get to the top. I thought I was at the top of the mountain already. I've gotten on a ski lift, rode up there, you know. I think I'm at the top. We ride one more ski lift, and then we get to another ski lift. It's like a big one, like a big glass one, just floating in the sky, and that's got, I don't know, 50 people on it or more. And we ride that up, and we get to the top, and I promise you, we're at the top, and we're in Zermatt, Switzerland. You ski back down into Zermatt, but you're at the top, and man, you're in the French Alps to the back, and then you've got the Swiss Alps right in here, and then you're in the Italian Alps. They're like all meeting. Oh, it was amazing. Most of the people were jumping off and skiing down. Well, I couldn't ski that well. So Idilio says, there's a restaurant. I'm like, what? What do you mean there's a restaurant? We're on the top of a glacier. There's a restaurant that the Sherpas ate at. And it was an Italian restaurant, but it was technically in Switzerland, right? Because we were right at that juncture. So it was an Italian restaurant, technically in Switzerland, even though we were skiing in Italy. And it was amazing. And it was like an Anthony Bourdain kind of moment. We walk into this place and it's tiny. I mean, it's probably just a little bit bigger than this room, and there's tables. Yeah, and there's all the Sherpas are sitting there. It's super warm. They are just eating. They're eating ratatouille, right? Oh, I don't have any YouTube channel suggestions. I don't watch a lot. I like other than Nikki Tutorials, of course. I love her. Definitely Nikki Tutorials. And for makeup. But man, it was so cool. Mountain restaurants were always so expensive. The view, I didn't even know, I don't know what it cost, girl. I told Adilio, I didn't pay. My husband did. I was like, Adilio, what, he was Italian. And I was like, and they were serving pasta. And I was like, well, order us whatever you think. And he was like, spaghetti. And then he's like, no, 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 penne. And then he gets the penne. And it was the best pasta I've ever eaten because it was fresh. It didn't have like red sauce on it. There's no spaghetti sauce. It's just crushed tomatoes and olive oil. And it was so good. And I'm actually watching Sherpas wearing like their sweaters, and they take people out on the glacier, which I was not going to do because I do not want to fall in a crevasse. Right. But anyway, they take people out and they just sit there waiting, and they're eating like ratatouille and pasta. Nobody spoke English at all, but Idilio did, the ski instructor. It was good. It makes me smile because I've got pictures where we're just like on top of the world, you know? Coldest I've ever been in my life. Never felt, I did not know that level of cold existed. Winter. Is Winter doing okay? I didn't get to see. Sherpas. Sherpas. They're people that take people out on the mountain. Boulder. That sounds amazing. I've wanted to do Colorado for a long time. Like people either like beach or they like mountains. I like mountains, you know, and I like a beach. Like water or mountains. I like mountains, and I like water if it's at the base of a mountain, like a lake. Nantahala, North Carolina, has a lake up in the mountains that I love very much. Land of the noonday sun. I know all the mountains. I want to go to Mount Everest. If I could go anywhere, I'd be on top of Mount Everest. Not that I can breathe there. I've been breathing fire, so I won't be on top of Mount Everest. I had to get an inhaler just to go to the park. No Mount Everest, but when I was on top of that mountain, this is Lunar Beauty Universal Setting Powder. We're going to do this, and then we're going to try to do the blush. I know I'm putting the setting powder down first, and I like to do that. I always do blush on top. I never, ever set my blush. I like the glow up if I'm using a dewy glossy blush, but I want to set my whole face, but I don't want to set my blush with anything other than spray. You're Italian. It was the best food I've ever eaten. Dark crimson. It was the best thing I've ever had. And then Adelio, the ski instructor, he's like, "Oh, we'll get some wine, some Dino." Even though it's lunch, you still drink a bottle of wine, right? Because they don't drink wine like we do. It's not about getting drunk, right? Oh, I would love to visit Switzerland more. Switzerland was just awesome. It's my favorite. This Lunar Beauty Universal Setting Powder is actually in the TikTok shop. That's the place you can buy this. And it's Lunar Beauty, Universal. I'm in medium. So the only thing I've been doing for the past minutes while we're chatting is just applying some It Cosmetics CC full coverage CC cream, which is color correcting cream, and it's always got a lot of skincare benefits to it. It feels like I'm wearing moisturizer right now, getting ready for bed, and I've actually got super duper full coverage foundation on. So that's pretty cool for It Cosmetics if you're looking for something like that. I wanted to try it for that reason. Oh, and before I get back in the story, after I bought this It Cosmetics, yesterday got a message from Dermablend that they just came out with a CC, a full coverage CC cream. And Dermablend is a boss. Everybody, it's just, it doesn't get the respect it deserves for being just a really amazing makeup that can really improve your skin texture and colors. It really is good. Probably the best. It's full glam though. The cover cream is full glam pretty much. At least it is when I do it. I've seen some other people come out kind of natural, but I don't know how they did it. I don't think they're using the cover cream. So it was amazing. My favorite eyeshadow is, and it's surely Anastasia. I haven't picked it up in a long time, but I kind of default. If I was just going out, I would probably grab the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I did just order a new palette by Patrick Ta. I'm excited about. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Nats 3. It's like this super nice neutral palette. The purple, I lost my purple right here. Thank you for the call. I love some makeup though, ain't it pretty? Got to get a passport. Yeah, I got a passport to get married. I was 36 when I got a passport, and to go get married in Jamaica, in Ocho Rios. Travel is a passion for me. When you travel is when you most get to see how similar we all are, not different, you know? Traveling is where you get to see the similarities and just in people, but then you get to try the foods and things that are different. That's why I love the restaurant experience so much, because when you travel, if you go to a restaurant, you eat what the people there eat, you learn a lot about the culture, not what they serve on the resort, because that's Americanized. Oh, I want to go to Lake Como. No, these haters ain't finna stop me. Florida. I've been to Florida a whole bunch because I'm in Georgia. Um, what do I have here? Elf HD finishing powder. And I'm going to take off the excess setting powder. But you notice I don't have a lot of excess because both the Coty and the Lunar Beauty really just melted right in to that It Cosmetics CC cream. So there's not a lot. But the finishing powder is like a really nice blur. It's a finish. That's what it is. It's not here to set. It's here to finish and give that final blur, the filtered effect, right? We got to do some quick contour. Florida, we went to a lot because I'm in Georgia. So, been to Disney World, and my husband's family is from Florida. So, been to almost everywhere. I've never been to Miami. Yeah, the e.l.f. finishing powder. No, I ain't going anywhere. I'm doing makeup. A lot of your influencers doing makeup, even creating videos, are doing it at 10 o'clock at night, then washing their face and going to bed. That's how it works. I'm going to the park and I'm going to slay. I got to finish a lip. The lip is going to be important here, and so is the blush. Let's get some contour on. I'm talking too much. I'm reminiscing. Grady, it's okay, honey. Come in. Come in here if you need something. So I went to a lot of Florida. Everywhere except Miami, and I really do want to go to Miami, but I don't even know if I can tolerate it right now. It's so hot, and I don't sweat. My skin grafts can't sweat. So I don't know if I can really tolerate Miami or even Florida. It's so humid. Probably, Dark Crimson over in Colorado and Denver, there's very little humidity there. There's nothing but humidity. So when it's hot, oh yeah, I'm definitely doing eyelash because I don't have none. I have no lashes, so we definitely going to do them. I'm going to put my contour on before I do my liner and my lash because there's a reason. I've got kind of a method to it. I like to see everything before I do the deed. I like putting the powder on and then revisiting the situation. That's the contour. We got to contour the nose, and then we can do liner and everything. So Florida's hot. It's humid. It's hot. It's humid. It's hot. It's humid. It's hot. Georgia is hot. Georgia is hot. Florida is unbearable for me with my skin grafts. Yeah, you walk around. I mean, you put this makeup on in Florida and just kiss it goodbye. There ain't nothing. Man, I don't even know how you set it. You need like 3 different setting sprays to set for Miami. And you definitely need it. I'm just going to use my Morphe. I've been using Bronze Show. This is super old bronzer. And I really don't even know if they make it anymore. The Morphe bronzer, Bronze Show. Look, I've had this for years. It never wears out. Never going away. I don't use it all the time. I use Ciate London sometimes. But when I really want to get it done quicker, I use this because it's a little bit darker. I wish I could get it more like, but my nose is so bumpy. There's something about texture, you got to remember when you're contouring, you're highlighting that maybe you're really defining some texture. That's what I'm always doing when I'm contouring my nose. But I would rather have the texture and try to look like I have a little more nostril, because you're deciding what you want to do with your face. This e.l.f. brush I got on the TikTok shop. It's the e.l.f. dual-ended nose brush. I love it. Now, I will admit that I just bought a Patrick Ta version of this because I really have a problem with brushes. Hi, my name is Tanya, and I have a severe brush problem. This is working. So let's do the liner. We're going to do it's a crash course on liner today. Crash course. I'm grabbing what I'm comfortable with, which is my gel, my cream liner. This is Maybelline. Maybelline Tattoo Studio. It's about $8 or $9 for the whole thing on Amazon. It's in my Amazon store. It's a great price because the Anastasia one is about, I think it's $18 or $20. They last forever though. The thing I'll tell you about the Maybelline is a lot softer, which you would think is good, but not always. Being a little bit firmer is a little bit easier to control. And the softness in this makes it a little bit harder to control than the Anastasia. Right now I'm looking from a brush and I have no idea where my brush could be because I need to stay calm. Stay calm. Do not flip out. I get so frustrated when I can't find things, and I can't find things because I have too many things. Look at all the brushes I'm pulling out. I'm hoping when I get the Patrick Ta brushes, I will be satisfied because they're dual-ended. I hear they're good. Anybody have the Patrick Ta brushes? Like, they sell them on, here it is. This is an angled brush. This is my new brush from BYOD. I wonder what I did with the other one. I have so many angled liner brushes, and this is the only one I can find right now. It's a new brush I got in my Ipsy box by BYOD. Angled liner, the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. And we're getting it done today, okay? Um, that's what the angled brush does. Your eyes matches the bronzer case. Oh! Keisha just said my eyes match the bronzer case. That's cool. I've been using that bronzer forever. So you can control your liner is much easier to control with a brush and a cream than with an ink. So if you have any troubles controlling your liner, seriously consider it. It comes with a brush. The Maybelline comes with a brush, you know, so you can try it out. But I didn't like the brush, really. I prefer my Jessup brushes or any kind of winged liner brush. The one provided by Maybelline is kind of short. You know, it is what it is. I used one similar to it for years that came with the MAC cream liner. Do y'all remember that? This brush is BYOD. The brushes that I bought that I'm waiting for to come are Patrick Ta, T-A. They're double-ended. I got every one except what brush didn't I get? I didn't want the brow brush. Oh, the body makeup brush, the body kabuki brush. Because I do use like Dermablend or Fenty body foundation sometimes. Fenty has body sauce that you can just throw on. It's a lot easier than the Dermablend or any other body foundation. You can just throw it on and it just makes it look so pretty. I don't wear it often. I'm just, it just looks pretty. Like if you were wearing a sundress or going to a wedding, it's not about covering the scars. It's about how beautiful it looks when the skin is all golden. Looks really pretty on your legs too. You know, it looks like you're wearing like pantyhose or something, and nobody wears pantyhose anymore. But it looks like you have them on. Fenty body sauce. So I couldn't get the body kabuki brush. It was sold out. But I got everything else except for the eyebrow brush because maybe you know what, I might be telling a story. I might have got that brow brush anyway. It was $18 and I don't need a brow brush and I might have bought it anyway just to complete the set. I treat myself with brushes. He, if y'all, I was asking if y'all have them because they're expensive and I'm not even going to open them if it's not good. They'll have to go back to Sephora. I think they're $45 a brush, but they're double-ended. So you have like a face and concealer or bronzer, you know what I mean? Like cream brush, blush, and powder. I'm having trouble with this left eye today. My mind is not concentrating on getting this done. Is Kay leaving? Where'd Auntie Kay go? Is it 6 o'clock already? Where did Auntie Kay go? Thank y'all all for the gifts and everything. Yeah, right? We talked about the brushes the other day. Karama's an artist. I think it comes from being like an artist, not just a makeup artist. When you have a good brush, it's just so exciting. And I bought even more. I bought more after I talked about them Sunday. You know, I was excited about them. And then Mitzi showed me a skincare product she has that's really nice. And so I was like, oh, well, let me order that. And every time I get on the Sephora website, you know, I've got like a forepay going on. Just kidding. I spend a lot. More than the, like, you know, I want to buy 30 something dollars. I spend $100 or something every time. So try to get everything you need when you get on that site. It's even worse than Amazon for me. Liquid liner is so hard, and for me it's hard because my hand is just very numb. Half my hand is numb, and it has been ever since I, you know, woke up from the coma. But in all honesty, I used cream liner before I got burned. You know, I started using it whenever I got my face done at MAC the first time many years ago, and the lady was using the MAC cream pot liner, and I just fell in love with it because it's so controllable. And it always looks, you know, I like my liner to be kind of thick because my eyes are big, you know. I like it to be substantial, so it just comes out really well. I'm trying to get kind of low because I need to make sure it stays dark at the lash line, just like a smoky eye. So for y'all, you're tight lining, and for me, like everything is kind of a tight line, you know. Like there's no not tight lining. I forgot to give y'all a like skull, and we didn't get that many. Y'all, when y'all come back another day, the goal is always 1 million likes. That doesn't work out anymore, but in reality, the goal is 300,000, no matter what. This cream liner, if you're trying it out, try this Maybelline. Um, but you know, if you just want to test it and see if you like it at all, you can try the Maybelline, but the Anastasia is easier to control because it's not as soft. Soft is not always better. You know, it's not as creamy. So it's a little more like workable. Hey, Belle. Belle Reeve just came in from Tampa, Florida. Thank you. We were doing textured sunset, and it ended up being just a sunset shadow more than anything else. And I got inspired by a pretty girl doing some sunset blush. You never know where makeup's going to take you, right? I got inspired by blush. No, it's not going to stay put for me. I'm going to try to use a brush, a flat brush, and kind of pack some color onto my waterline with the setting spray that someone recommended. I'm going to give it a try because, you know, it might work. I can't remember what I used to do before I started doing these live streams. I was making tutorials before the live streams, and I look at it and I had more color under my eye, but I don't even remember what I was doing. Hey, beautiful Belle. All right, we got to get some lashes. We got to get a lip, but I think our lip is going to be like a kind of a soft pink. It's either going to be, this looks a lot pinker to me right now than it did earlier. That looks much, much pinker than it did when I picked it up earlier. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. No. Let me focus. I haven't even done my blush yet, which was the whole point of this whole darn thing. I've been talking about that blush since yesterday. I don't want, hey y'all, I don't want too much. Too much color is too much color, right? Like for me, I mean, you can do anything you want. A bold eye and a bold lip, again, it's full glam, right? And I'm going to the park. Do a lip combo, Mom. I think we shall. But first, we got to do a darn blush combo. I don't know. I was very, very ambitious today. I don't know what's gotten into my makeup mind today. I guess I just want to do makeup today. I lost the top. Ugh, you cannot lose the top to a cream liner. I'm sure it's here. I lose stuff and I think it's gone, but it's really just like right here. Frustrating though. It's likely directly in front of me. And we'll find it later. Ugh. I don't want it to dry out. I don't want it to, oh, I found it. Good. I was worried it's going to dry out because even though it's only $9, this could last me so long. Let's put some glue on some lashes and then try to pack on the waterline. It'll either work or it won't. And then we will put on some then we will put on the blush, which I'm definitely not going to go too heavy on. Nope. Nope. I get all these lashes on Amazon. Oh, Mitzi sent some. They're in the mailbox. I saw I got a delivery and I didn't go down. See, those are lower lashes, right? But they will hurt me. Linda's from Tennessee. These are big lashes, but I'm not doing that big today. Hey, y'all. These are a little too wispy for me today. I mean, I like all these lashes. I wear them all, but it depends on what you want to look like today, right? And today, what I really want to look like is this, but there's only one lash. What good is one lash? That means I dropped one at some point. I guess we'll just wear this fluffy thing. These lashes are very inexpensive. I'm not wearing my mink lashes today. You get these, I link them from my Amazon. There's all different ones. And they're on Amazon. You can get like a like this for $7 or $8 probably. These are Ardell. They're kind of pretty. Look at me pondering this Ardell lash. Wispies. Just gone with the wind. And then my good lashes are over there. My good lashes are over there. By good, I mean more expensive, but I'm very, very known for wearing the lesser expensive. These are Ardell. I don't remember when I got them. They look delicate. They have no line. They have no band. I don't know if I can get them off. There we go. My fingers are clumsy. Those are lovely. No band. I don't remember ever wearing these. Ardell. I'll tag them for you from my Amazon because I'm sure that's where I bought them. When I put my stuff on my LTK shop, I just tag the stuff. I can go into the stores and look at my past purchase and find the exact item. Now with the Amazon lashes, I'm finding that they switch those up some. Like you'll tag it and when you get it the next time, it's not exactly the same thing as you got the first time. So I think to just pay real close attention to whatever picture they put on the Amazon ones, because I got some and it's like, those do not look like the ones I just had. Are you okay? Olivia, are you okay? But Goku. Uh-oh, it's going down over here. I didn't see what's going on. Man, there's so much negativity. It does wear me down sometimes. I was saying when they were bullying the young lady earlier on Instagram about her workout just because she's heavy. looks a little bit different. I was really upset. And then they were bullying Stacy B. Do y'all know Queen B? She's Queen B on TikTok, Stacy B on Instagram, and she does those uh, makeup transitions. And she usually starts with the old lady filter. It's really, really good. She does good makeup. And she has dentures because she's survived cancer and lost her hair and her teeth. And she's just an amazingly beautiful woman. And but people want to like say, oh, see, this is why men don't like makeup. And I was like, why? It doesn't wear well on you? Because they're like, oh, we're being lied to. And I'm like, y'all know you be lying about some things. Y'all need to watch that because we know that the stuff y'all selling is not truth. What happened to your face, boo? The bots come in at the end on TikTok. It's so rude. What happened to your face? That's what they're saying over here. I think they're bots, which is, again, the reason we're transitioning. Not transitioning. I'm not ever going to leave TikTok, but why we're opening up the realm of everything, because hopefully we're not leaving TikTok as long as it stays available to the United States of America, right? Whatever happened with that? Whatever happened with that? I don't know what happened. It was going to Congress, going to the Senate on Saturday, but I don't think the Senate made a decision. What if I use, like, this brush is really probably kind of a tight liner or something? Somebody said, Olivia, please leave. Let her stay in here and embarrass her little ugly self. Ugly is not on your skin, girl. I'm using this little brush that's probably like really a lip brush or something. Trying to make the purple eyeshadow just really dense. See, I just don't like it the way it looks on me. Just don't like it. It's not a tight line brush, but I don't have time to look for one. I would like to look for one. I'll be sure to have it out next time. I don't know where all these brushes are. I washed them. Why don't I see them? Why do I not see the tight line brushes? I have a pack of 12 eyeliner brushes that I got on Amazon. Yep, ugly than your heart. Jessup makes some nice brushes, and I bought their lip and eye brushes on Amazon, and I really love them, but right now I don't even know where they... Oh, it's right in front of me. I'm blind. So it's like a 12-piece eyeliner, and I need that because I'm always trying to do like this tight line and water line. That's really making it dense. Whoever suggested it, but look, now it's all like wonky. That really put the color on, but I got to figure out how to make it work. Smudge. I guess I'll smudge it. Oh, I done forgot my lashes. I have a smudge brush. Took some of the liner and put it there. See, if you're genuinely happy, you won't hate. Dark Crimson on YouTube just said, I'm genuinely happy in my life and don't hate. People who are happy don't need to hate. That's exactly the point. When you're happy, you're not worried about pointing out things about other people. You know, you're not. I promise you're not. You don't have any time for that. And you just don't have it in your heart anyway. You encourage other people when you're happy. You encourage other people to be happy like you when you're happy. But when you're miserable, you try to make other people miserable. So that's what little Olivia, the bot, Olivia the troll bot, is doing over here in TikTok. I'm not gonna mess with it too much because too much messing just makes this worse and worse and worse. So I'm just gonna let it be. Yep, it's so true. Let me see if I can get these lashes. If these don't work, I'm going to do my blush. And then glue another pair. These are they're kind of delicate, and I'm not sure I like really, really dark, big lashes. See, if you let the glue get tacky, it goes right on, right? I don't know. This is an Ardell lash, and I just don't know how I feel about it right yet. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna put mascara on it. I'm gonna leave it on, and I'm gonna put mascara because I really like my lashes to be something. These are really nice though if you want a long, but more natural kind of lash. You know what I mean? Like more of a I'm wearing good mascara kind of lash. This is it right here. I don't have it's not in the box though, so I don't know what it's called. I just know it's Ardell. The bots do it. The bots are the ones that do all that stuff, Julian. The bots are the ones that are throwing a lot of that negativity. They're trying to throw you off. They ask loaded questions and they try to throw you off. They'll come in with a name that's a banned word, thinking that you'll say that name. There's certain things that are an automatic ban on TikTok, and some are a forever banned. Ban, of course, you can't say them. The AI is always listening here. Always. It's not an algorithm. It is an intrusive amount of listening going on. And so the bots come in and try to. I've seen several of them come in that have like names that are just rude, and if you say it, it'll get you as a creator. So y'all be careful. Be careful out there. That bot's got a silly name. It's trying to throw you off. you know, don't say the silly name. Keep in mind about you, especially like when you're reading off, like I do, like where you from, and you're reading it off, or if you greet people and thank them for their gifts. Oh, thank you, so and so. Be careful what you're saying, even if it is a name. That lash is not working out. I'm going to take it off before it messes everything up. I'm going to put some more glue. It was not at the right angle, so I'm going to give it some glue and do my blush. Because it doesn't have much of a band, it didn't even really mess up my mascara. I'm using this Duo lash glue because I keep not buying more Cardani, and Cardani is the goat of lash glue. It stays on, it gets tacky, it lets you adjust your lashes the way you want. It's the goat. Duo is a faster drying glue, and I do like it for that purpose, but it still doesn't dry in 60 seconds for me. Because I have to put so much on because I don't have any lashes. All right, we got to do some blushes. I'm really caught up in makeup right now. Okay, this all started because of Sunset Blush. I feel like hesitant to even say the word right now. Ciate London. Oh, that's a lot. Dang it. I did not mean to get that much. Ciate London. Ciate London watermelon. Watermelon. Y'all know it's coming, right? If y'all have seen the video. Y'all know it's coming next. Is Ciate London papaya. Oh, we're going to do a gold highlight today, too. Now, this is not really orange, I know, but it is Ciate London, which means it's got hyaluronic acid in it. Because I do not want to enhance the texture on my face at all. I don't know if I see even the colors. If I don't see the color difference, I'm going to set it with powder anyway. We're going to highlight with gold and set it with powder. I want it It's not enough. I didn't use enough blush. Let me see what happens over here. I might just need more. See, when the girl on Instagram does it, right? When the girl on Instagram does it, all of a sudden it's this sunsetty, blushy, amazing, beautiful thing. When I do it, it's a blob. Y'all ever test the things that you see the makeup being done? Do you test it when you see like the really big influencers? I always test Glamzilla. Love you, Glamzilla, but I do test you. I test it because a lot of the stuff is sponsored. So I always want to know. I love that dewy glossy blush. I think I'm going to leave it and then get some of the powder and see if I can pop the color with that. I don't want to put more. The thing I didn't like about what I saw was that I thought it needed to be blended more, that it was too intense. So I'm going to use a powder to finish the color. And then Trophy Wife Highlighter by Fenty. I'm not going to use like an illuminator, whatever you call it. I'm not going to use that. Are y'all liking? Y'all keep liking. I'm not going to use like the illuminating drops or anything. I'm going to use Trophy Wife powdered highlighter. And that's going to be part of like the blend and the sunset. That lash is a problem. Whew. Because it doesn't have much of a band, it's kind of hard to, it's not easy to work with. Thank y'all. The nail color is all part of the whole thing. Like it is cute. I don't see really the color, but we're going to get it. When the lady did it, when the young lady did it, she had like all this color. She had like 4 drops on there. And I thought, I don't like all that color, but I do like the effect that it had. This lash is like hideous. I'm gonna leave it, but I do not like the lash. I'm not gonna tag it for you. It almost feels like it's inside out. Maybe it is. Is it? No. Almost feels like I flipped it over the wrong way. It's on there pretty good. We're gonna put some I think I put it on the wrong way. Is it on the wrong way? No, it's not. I'm puzzled by this lash, and I put on lashes all the time. I am puzzled by it. We'll let it dry and put some on there. Let's get some powder. The palette today for everybody just coming in was Oliva Cosmetics Bold and Vibrant palette by Oliva Cosmetics. Bold and Vibrant at Oliva Cosmetics on TikTok. I don't know if she's in the TikTok shop, but she definitely sells her things independently. And okay, I'm sorry. That was colorful. I don't want to look like a clown. So we got to be careful here. Like too much. I mean, not to be rude, but I don't want it to be that colorful. I want it to be more subtle. Subtle. It's not the correct pronunciation. More subtle. Grady, it's okay, honey. We'll be done soon. Didn't Rodman take you out? Look, you see that big vein right there? It just accentuated like a big vein in my face. That's the risk. But I'm using the hyaluronic acid blush, which is plumping. But I think right now I'm going to resolve this with my Patrick Todd that I love very much that I used the other day. I'm just going to go pink and resolve it. I think it's pretty. We're going to do a basic lip. There's enough makeup. There's enough going on the face already. Basic pink lip. You want all the color. See, and I like all the colors sometimes, but I don't like all the color when I've got all the because I've got so much texture, Renata, it's like it makes a whole different effect with all the texture on my face. On you, it looks so pretty. On this young lady, I was like, man, it seems like it needs to be blended a little more. But on the young lady that did it, she's like a goddess. Nothing's gonna look bad. Nothing's gonna look bad on her. Oh yeah, that's my big fluffy Morphe brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill collection by Morphe. It's fluffy now that I cleaned it. And this is Patrick Ta, She's a Doll. And I'm only going to use the powder portion of it. I used it the other day on top of the watermelon, and it's so pretty. My favorite. As I'm doing this, I'm learning I don't want the gold, like the orange color as much as I thought I did. I don't really want it at all. I want the gold highlight, I think, but I don't really want the bronze. We did it. We did it. We did it. If your subscription is ending, you should renew it. We're going to do more sub-only stuff. I finally figured out, like, hey, that's the way I can communicate more. This takes a long time sometimes to wrap your head around what you need to do. At least for me. I feel like I've got so much going on at times that I can't, like, figure out what needs to happen. Even though, like, deep down, but it just doesn't work. I don't know how to describe that. I don't like that Ardell lash. It's the Ardell Wispies. It's nice, but that wasn't easy to apply because it's very, very flimsy. Very, very flimsy. I think I'm going to use a simple lip. There's a lot of color on my face. Now, it's not going to be nude by any means. Oops. Oh my God. There went sorry, y'all. I doubt did it to them again. My YouTube and TikTok people that hang in there while I'm trying to figure out my whole live stream setup. These little pencils are I really want like a kind of pinkish, I don't know. These pencils are by Perfect Pair Duo Parfait by Absolute New York. I'll be tagging it on my, got to go. Love you, sis. I'll be tagging it on my LTK. It's already in the Amazon. I haven't used it in a long time though. These are ombre lip sets. So on one end, you have the darker color, and then you have the ombre on the other end. I don't know if this is the color I want, but I'm lining because I need to draw my lip every day. My top lip is just a piece of skin. Not my whole face is skin grafts, right? And my top lip was completely removed and replaced with skin from my abdomen, so it doesn't have a shape at all. Look at that. That is a hot mess. It doesn't have a shape at all. And So I always have to draw it every day. And I love anything creamy for that purpose. Look at that. I made a mess. These are dual-ended. I bought them when ombre lips were really popular. I mean, they still are, but super duper popular a few years ago. So you get this, and then you just blend it out. They don't give you the brush that goes with it, but you know, that it's like it was the easy ombre lip. Right here, I've got a mess that I'm just going to clean up. Leave it alone. You don't. It'll just you'll smear it more, right? There you go. So this the easy ombre, and you know these pencils are like $6 or $7. I hope they still sell them. I haven't bought one in a long time. I still had an unopened one, but they were like $6 or $7, and they come in a few different colors, and you could do this super easy ombre with it. Uh, because they match the colors for you. $6 or $7, absolute New York. This is a hot mess. I'm gonna try to fix it. I gotta get out of here. It's already late. You would use concealer right here, which I will be doing, but I don't even have hair on, so I'm gonna try to finish this up. Aren't these nice? Easy ombre. I'm gonna have to fix that. I can't leave it. Looks like it got punched. Oh, you get these Absolute New Yorks at the beauty supply in Chicago? Somebody just said at the beauty supply in Chicago. Is it the same brand? Because I found them on Amazon. I just love them when I found them a few years ago. Oh, it's the same brand. That is dope. Absolute New York. 67 bucks. Amazon.com. I know there's eyeliner or something on my Q-tip, but I have a real thing about not using too many Q-tips. Just let it go, huh? Let it go. Mm-mm-mm. It's all smudgy. I have all these, you know, peaks and valleys around because it's just textured skin. These look really pretty. I used to wear them every day almost, just a couple of years ago. I'm just remembering they have a peach color too. Thank you, Sharon. I really need to fix that. I look like my whole mouth is like that. I'm just gonna make the other side bigger and then put some powder on it. By the time y'all see my finished look, it will have been perfected, which is that's just the way it is, y'all. You know, that's the way it is. Before I shoot content, it'll get tweaked because all the people you're watching doing makeup are tweaking a little something here and there in an edit or in a whatever. Because makeup isn't perfect. It really, really isn't. And y'all do it just, everybody can do it. For all the people like can't do it, yeah, you can because you got a pretty face. I got to let this go. I don't have any hair. What in the world am I going to do? Hello, thank you. Thank you to everybody who stayed watching all this time. And then you take the other end. This one is called Rosewood. Somebody said they get them at the beauty supply in Chicago. That's dope. You just kind of work both ends when you're doing this and just kind of look at yourself dead on and see where you want darkness and where you want light. And that's the whole thing about ombre. Just where do you want it? Because it's shaping your mouth. And that's really important to me because my mouth doesn't have a lot of shape. You know, it only has kind of what I draw it to be every day. And so I really love this kind of thing. Kind of come down. I like to come down here. Thank you. Okay, we'll just straighten up the lips later. I'm learning to let stuff go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Isn't that a song? Is that a Disney song? Let it go. Let it go. I know it is. I don't have small children, but I know that's a Disney song. Let it go. Trophy wife. Trophy wife. Trophy wife. Here's your sunset. It's gold. Fenty Trophy wife. I do love a gold highlight. You can use like a serum here. I saw the girl doing it when she did like the really, really intense, sunset blush. She definitely used that like that iconic London illuminating serum. Yeah, people have been wearing makeup forever, right? People are always like, oh, don't need makeup. We've been wearing makeup forever. The ancient Egyptians had makeup. They had eyeshadow. Anybody seen Cleopatra? Have you seen Cleopatra? Because girlfriend had some slayage kind of makeup. All right, last thing, and I know everybody wants to go. I feel so frazzled when I get late. I get so frazzled when I'm late. Frazzle. Yeah, of course we need makeup. Why can't we have makeup? Right? I love makeup. It just raised my spirits today. South Beach by Shayna B. Miami. South Beach, Shayna B. Miami, liquid highlight. I can hear my son on the phone the whole time. Thank you, Sarah. Man, I don't like that. I wish there was. I forgot to answer somebody who was saying, can't you get medicine for that? I don't know. I've never had my skin graft do this. I fell down. I busted. Hey, Sylvie. I fell down and busted my lip and my knee. Like I fall a lot, unfortunately. A lot. I mean, not all the time, but I fall more than normal people do. My balance has never been good, even though my lower body wasn't burned after I learned to walk again and got up from the coma. It's just not the same. And it has something to do with the balance on my upper body. And I lost a lot of my glute muscle on the right side. It's a lot. There's so much involved in why I'm off balance. Anyway, I messed it all up and I fall down and now I busted my lip and I feel all kinds of ways about that. I feel upset because it's like, I'm just really, every time I get kind of accustomed to my face, thank you, Sylvie, for the roses. Every time I get accustomed to my face, it seems like something changes. And the skin grafts constantly, it's like they're constantly in motion, constantly changing. When y'all do this, do some concealer around your lips, Even if, whether you've made a mistake or not made a mistake, whether you need to clean up. Oh my gosh. Makeup is huge therapy. And you can tell the days that I'm really into myself because I take even longer. Thank you, Sylvie. This is Anastasia Lash Sculpt. Lash Sculpt. It's in my LTK shop and my Amazon storefront. I got it out of my Ipsy box, and I absolutely love this mascara. Of course, I'm putting it on falsies, and you would have it on your lashes before. But look at how much it's growing the falsies. Can you see that? You see that lash growing? Because I didn't think it was big enough. Do you see how much bigger it got? I love Anastasia Lash Sculpt. I'm being gentle because I don't think I've got them glued on well enough. Need to check my glue because I'm using the Duo. Look how big. Oh, Anastasia Lash Sculpt. I wish I had lashes, girl. I wish I had lashes. If I did, they would look like this. Done. Okay, I'm not going to do the lower. I have a little bit of hair on my lower, but I got to get this done. I don't even have any hair to put on. I'm just going to grab something and put it on. I got to film and go out to the park, so don't be afraid of your spray. Oh, Elf Dewy Grip. Elf Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. It is available in the TikTok shop and in my Amazon store. No, it's not in my Amazon store. It's in my LTK shop and my TikTok shop showcase. I'm here for it. I am here for this. I am here for it. I pick up this wig that looks like a hot mess. So I guess I will put on a different wig because that one, look, we don't have time for me to comb that bad boy. Well, maybe we do. Like I said, I'm a little perturbed that I cannot find my wigs that are in a case somewhere wrong. Now, is it my fault? Yep. Am I still perturbed? Yep. At least partially my fault. Are y'all tired of me yet? I can't believe everybody hasn't just given up and said, like, she's never going to get ready today. I tell you one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to find my hair products because I don't see them anywhere. My wig detangler, my Eben wig detangler, I don't know where stuff goes. I don't understand. I put stuff in a certain place for a very certain reason. Here's one. I'll take it. Whatever it is, I'll take it. Wig detangler. This needs to be flat ironed. I'm going to take it and put it on and pull it on the back of my head and go on with my life. I'm going to pull it back on my head, on top of my head, and carry on. Because I need to go to the park. I need to take a before and after picture. I have my before from where we started here today. And I'll clip that video out. And then I'll put it together and turn it into a transition. It's a transition. And of course, okay. It's a transition. I'm getting to be so freaking slow. You like it? I didn't get any red glitter. The one girl wanted me to put red glitter. And I was more about like the deep purple sunset is what I had in my head. But I can see how you could use a red in here as well. But I would think you would want to mix the red with the purple too. And I started out mixing red with purple and decided that wasn't good. So I mixed pink with the deep purple and it made it look like a sunset to me. You love all of it? No. You love all of it? You're sweet. Thank you for joining the team. I think it looks pretty. And it's dewy. Do you see how dewy it is? The purple is good. Oh, I needed some Fake Awake under my eye, but I didn't do it. I'm literally going to pull this bad boy up on my head. Look, I look like Cousin It. Cousin It is in the house. I need to flatten this wig. I need to hot comb this wig, which I will do after this show. Before you see me, it will be sleek and smooth and beautiful. Until then, it will be pulled up. It is so bumpy. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all get the idea. You get the idea. You get the idea. Turn on my hot comb. All right, I'm going to be done. The only thing I'm going to do that I think is necessary before signing off is some Fake Awake. This wig is super great, but it's bumpy right now. Look, it's got really nice lace. It just, it came pre-cut, right? I've never done anything except take this out of the box, and I washed it recently, so it's, you got to flat iron it again, but that's about all you got to do. I use this hot comb, but it really needs a lot right now. It needs a lot of help. I can't be walking around like this. Sylvie says it's good. I'm like, I can't go to the park like this. I got to put on a hat at this point. Oh, you don't get on Instagram or Facebook anymore? I'm on all the platforms, all the platforms. But the before and after will be here too. On YouTube, it'll be YouTube, TikTok. I've just got some easy transition templates so I can do before and after to get my point across about, everybody wants to see the before and after. So just throw a couple of clips into a transition template and roll. So you won't be seeing anything real fancy. The fancy content will be long form on YouTube. And then short form will be, everywhere else. Oh, I'm saying like this prayer for the Fake Awake, to like the Fake Awake gods, please, please just stick. Please just stick. Please just stick. Tarte Fake Awake. I'm using the nude, and it just really brightens you up. It's so pretty. It'll be so pretty on you. We got to smudge it. First, you got to get it to stick. Then you got to smudge it. But on y'all, this is a waterline highlighter. My waterline is ooey gooey wet. I mean, it's watery for sure. My waterline helps you understand why it's called a waterline, because it's like the inside of my eye. All that redness. So it's like so pretty in spots and so not. But I know one day I'm going to do this and it's going to work out just perfectly, exactly the way I want it to, like that perfect nude under eye. I know it's going to happen one day. Fake Awake is better than anything else that I've tried. I can't see right now. It's in my eye. Look, this eye is cutting up. It's better than anything else I've tried. If you have any challenges like I do, this is going to work for you better than it does for me. And it's going to work better than anything else. It's better than any white liner or nude liner I've used. It's not stuck at all. Look, one eye. That's why Fake Awake is important. Frustrated. So we'll look from this angle. Fake Awake side. Thank you, Kel. Thank y'all for being here for me playing in makeup. This show, the whole thing is turned into playing in makeup, which is good because that's what I like to do. It's what makes me happy. Thank you, Ginger Root. So I'm off on Wednesdays. I'm going to make some content tonight. Maybe I'll be able to chop this whole thing up into a Oh my God. It's a Pegasus. Did you see that? Did y'all see Pegasus from Kat? That was a huge gift. Oh my God. Thank you. I just got a huge gift over on TikTok, y'all. My Kat, who's a dear friend, she always gives subscriptions and such, and she just gave a Pegasus, which I think is like such a big, huge gift. I feel like it gypped you on the graphics. Wasn't it awesome? Thank you, Kat. She's giving me a crown. Do y'all like it? Do y'all like it over here? YouTube and Facebook. Y'all like this look? Yeah, don't jump out. I was like, it was big. That was a big. You got to see it when it pops up. That thing is big. Bye bye. The graphics are big on TikTok. It's like a big horse rears up and gives you like a Pegasus with a horn, a unicorn Pegasus. All right, y'all tune in for the final look. I'm going to post a transition after I get my hair done. I love y'all. There you go. We'll pretend it's done. I love the makeup today. That turned out like I wanted it to. What's 4 and 4? What's 4 and 4? 8. Thank you. Love you, Kat. Love you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Winter, if you're still here. All the subs today and the gifts and 8 and Karama. Thank and Dark Crimson and Karama and Playing in Pups. And we're doing great. Thank you all so much. All right. I'll post a video later. Thank you, moderators. I'm going to do better at getting done faster. And I cannot wait to show, I cannot wait to make a video of this. Look, thank you, still standing. Look, it's sunset makeup for textured skin. Bye, Beyonce, they said. Oh, it's a motorboat. Sylvie just gave me a motorboat thing. I love y'all. Love you very much, Karama, in Switzerland. I love y'all. I will be back live. Okay, now I'll be back live on TikTok Thursday. Love you too. Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I do a subscriber only on Thursdays. So I'll see YouTube. I'll see you guys via long form content and back live on Saturday. And I love you all so much. You are, it just means so much to me, the support that you give. Bye. I love y'all. See you Thursday. And just remember that whatever you're going through, oh, thank you, Sylvie. This too shall pass. Love y'all. Bye.